But welcome back to the 100 line, or maybe it's the 95 line, or maybe it's only the 5 line now because there's only 5 days left. Oh, sorry, day 96. I lied a little bit. I have no idea what's happening anymore. We are in brand new territory. As far as we all know, we're all about to die, regardless of anything that happens. So that's fun. Ato, spoiler alert, Ato betrayed us. Ato turned out to be a douche. A power-hungry douche. Who, once he saw the opportunity to get more power, he took it by killing the baby in the thing. So we had to put him down, which we did, and then we absorbed his power. So we're actually probably the most powerful hemoanima user at this point. The baby was the one producing the undying flames. Using the undying flame boy that we saw was an avatar it used to communicate with us, but it was actually just a baby that had extremely powerful hemoanima. Ato hated humanity, so he's just been going out of his way to sabotage us. He killed Hiroko. He killed Sire. And so yeah, he wanted humanity to die, so he's just been sabotaging the project. I don't know if that's all there is. I think that's all there is to Ato. I think that's all there is to Ato's side. I don't know if that's all there is to the story. I don't know if, is it really just gonna be, oh, hey, Ato was sabotaging us and now everything is everything's just gonna play out the way it played out now? Or, what's gonna happen now? I feel like there's still more because we don't know what the commander's goals are. We don't know what the invaders... Well, we know the invaders are under the control of the commanders, but we don't know what their goal is. We've been assuming that they're part of World Death, but I don't know. Hi, V-Lover, thank you. Yeah, I just got the pop-up myself, too. I did not realize that it was, but I did not realize it's been a year. But it has been a year, dang. That's wild. Alright. I have to, hold on. I'll take a sip and then I'll read. Because we were jumping right back into the plot because I did a 4-hour stream on Thursday. And I saved as soon as I could. From then on, all of the school's facilities ceased to function. It was as if Last Defense Academy itself had died. The classroom. No good. Nothing's working anywhere. Oh, and Ato killed Sere, who had Ima in his body, so Ima is dead again. Same with the cafeteria. The refrigerator and Ration-O-Matic aren't powering on. We still have non-perishables though, so should be okay for a while. What the heck happened? The undying flames in the defense room were probably the power source for the rest of the school. Once Ato offed the person who was making them, all the other functions must have stopped too. Then what are we supposed to do now? We're in the middle of nowhere with nothing to sustain us. Hey, speaking of nothing, has anyone taken a peek outside? It's a seriously depressing sight. When I looked out the window, I saw something I didn't think was possible. The wall of undying flames that surrounded the school had gone out. The only thing out there now was the endless city ruins. The wall of fire is gone too. I guess this is what it's always looked like out here, but it feels strange. Oh, you're not getting any audio. Oh my god. I'm so glad I It's just been eerily quiet then. I'm so glad I checked. Audio. I did change I have been swapping my headphones back and forth. Because it is easier sometimes to just use the wireless ones, but I use the wired ones when I stream because I can hear better and it's better audio quality. I guess this is what it's always looked like out here, but it feels strange. Is this really how it ends? Did we really lose to the invaders? Ugh, if we'd just seen through to that traitor's true nature sooner. We never could have done that. Nobody even imagined there was someone sabotaging us behind the scenes. What about the invaders' all-out attack? Is that still happening? I wonder. Our mission's already failed after all. At the very least, the enemy no longer has any reason to attack this place as desperately as they did before. Except to come and finish us all off. I don't want to fight anymore. I'm done fighting. I thought it was pretty fun, although it wasn't the kind of killing game I was hoping for. Are we sure no one's sending someone to get us? They've really abandoned us? That's a good point. If there was anyone on the satellite keeping an eye on them, this would be the point where they would be like, send someone down to pick them up and be like, oh, the mission failed. And they're not doing that. So that's assuming that the worst hasn't happened, which is that there is nobody on the satellite. Why would they rescue people they see as disposable? I'm far too noble and important to just be thrown away. Someday, the Usuzuki family will crush all of humanity. Knock it off, you sound like Eito. Oh, maybe that's the point. Maybe the entire thing is a setup to try and breed this resentment. So, now what do we do? Now what? There's nothing left to do here, but there's no reason to leave either. Are we going to stay till day 100 at least? I think so. There's nowhere else for a roach-headed, sunken-faced freak like me to go. We've played the game this far. It wouldn't hurt to see the ending on the final day, right? We have nothing to do, nowhere to be, and nowhere to go. I'm feeling it all over again. The total loss of everything I hold dear. Day 97, yeah, I figured it's just gonna go through the rest of the days now. When I woke up the next day, I couldn't motivate myself to get out of bed. Emptiness, helplessness, those emotions still overwhelmed me. Losing Karawa and Nozomi, being betrayed by Aito. I had nothing, not a place to return to, nor anything I could do about any of this. In the end, I couldn't do anything. I'm starting to think the massive amount of hemoanima he's got is going to be the deciding factor here. I whispered listlessly and let my heavy body sink into the bed. And it kept sinking deeper and deeper. Day 98. Day 98. It wasn't even morning when suddenly it happened. Ugh. What? My body! I didn't know what was causing it, but something abnormal was happening to my body. It wasn't just heavy. Throughout my whole body, I felt warm. No, hot. I'm normally hot, far beyond anything like a regular fever. Don't tell me I have rejection symptoms. Did the cryptoglobin rejection that plays Nozomi finally come for me? He has more than anyone else. Oh.
Have we considered Plan F in case of failure? Plan F comprises of screaming at the moon, making animal sounds, wreaking violence, and transforming every remaining sapient being into a ferret. Would it save the world? No. Would it give everyone great satisfaction? Results may vary.
Thank you for the bits, Mecca. I appreciate it. That Well, that I'm very impressed by the fact that the voice to text or text to voice read that like in the way you meant it. It was really good. That was really well done. I'm very impressed. Thank you, text to voice, voice to speech, text to speech. There we go. Thank you, text to speech voice. I appreciate you. I should have like a little animated thing for the text to speech. I'll look into it. We'll see what we can do. But yeah, hi Mecca. I hope you're doing well. I appreciate the gift of the raccoon coin game. Something tells me it's something that's going to dominate my life if I start playing it, so I'm going to. I'm actually really interested because I haven't watched much of it either. I know a few streamers have kind of picked it up as a stream game, but I haven't watched much of it. But I am interested because those games in arcades always fascinated me as a kid. Because they're really just very straightforward, like kind of gambling games. So I'm really interested in that one. I might play it after stream. And then play it on stream once I get the hang of it. Maybe this was what I deserved. I was being punished for being unable to do anything to the baby in the defense room. This is where you find out the entire game is one big, like, pro-life thing. Oh, that would be awful. Punishment for being unable to even trust him, let alone protect him. Oh, okay, I'll let you take it, Takumi. As I moaned from the intense heat running through my body, I finally stopped resisting it. Soon, I lost consciousness, as if the heat was swallowing me whole. How much time passed after that? Minutes? Hours? Longer still? I couldn't say. I lost all sense of time. The vicious heat assaulting my body didn't subside. It only grew in intensity. The heat woke me from my sleep. It was so hot I felt like I was being burned from the inside out. What is this? I'm burning up. It's like my body's on fire. It's not rejection, is it? It feels like something more. Immediately, my vision filled with flames. Fire erupted from my very body. He's inherited the power. And not just any flames. They were undying flames? I was enveloped in undying flames. They were emanating from inside of me. I let out a scream, and then something even stranger happened. The flames that filled my vision pulled away from me. They became a ball-like mass and began to writhe in front of me before forming into another shape. It's him. So he merged with him? I always thought it looked like he's holding like a knife, like a really ornate knife in his left hand, and I realized that it's actually just the flames. And just like that, the boy made of undying flames was there.
You? How are you?
How am I still alive? Unfortunately, I'm not. My real body is long dead, killed by Ato.
Then, what is this?
If you could take one more step. God, I forgot about that line until I posted the song, and then I read through the comments and someone quoted it, and I was like, oh God, that hits so hard. If you take one more step, could you save both of our worlds? I think there's a second part to it. I forget what it is. If you took one more step, something, could you save both of our worlds? Or maybe I'm missing part of it. I know I'm missing part of it. God, I remember that scene so well, though. It hits so hard.
The last of my consciousness, remaining in the cryptoglobin. Something like an echo.
The echo!
That's all I am now.
See, you were right!
An echo?
I don't understand it myself. The power of cryptoglobin is truly mysterious. but I'm glad this has happened. I really wanted to talk to you one last time.
All right, friend. Not Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I don't know why I thought that. Flame Boy, I guess. Heat's Flamesman. Are you gonna be is he gonna drop the knowledge? Is he gonna drop the final little bit of knowledge we need to put everything together? It's curious to me too, but I don't have any strong feelings about being killed. Well, I mean, you were literally born and immediately forced into a bubble and used for power. You didn't have much of a life. Strange, isn't it? To feel nothing about your own death. God damn, you know whose death I don't feel anything about? The Spot. The power of cryptoglobin is mysterious and conveniently useful and is avoiding fighting myself into a corner. You know? You're not wrong. Oh my god, my hip just like cracked. Ooh. I'm not even sure that I was ever truly alive in the first place. What do you mean? Is that an old... Are you calling me old? Well, thank you, Monokuma. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're stopping in now that we're reaching the end of this. Ato's still hot, by the way. You are absolutely 100% correct about that. Even as a burnt pretzel. Welcome to old. Yeah. What do you mean? Not only do I not have a name, but I don't know anything about my origins either. Nothing about my mother or father, or the place or date I was born. Nothing at all? What did my real body look like to you? A newborn baby? You didn't just look like one, you clearly were one. But several years have passed since I was born. I'm about the same age as the rest of you. What? As a trade-off for the overwhelming power I was born with, my body was incapable of growing physically. Oh. It was unable to endure the sheer might of my cryptoglobin. The all-too-great price to pay for the benefits of this mutation. It's ironic, isn't it? My cryptoglobin is practically all-powerful, but my body was incapable of sustaining itself. Please, even if you can't tell me everything, tell me what you know. What is cryptoglobin? I don't know. Even I'm not sure what this power really is. So you've been left in the dark too? I only learned that the enemy had the same power when I arrived here. I still don't know why that is either. So in the end, not a soul here was told anything. Was that to prevent information from leaking to the enemy? Or because we were destined to die here, no matter what we did? Because of that body, I never got to experience having friends. I couldn't risk letting anyone get close to me. Not when I could have lost control over my power at any moment. 9-8, day 9-8. Sire was the only person I ever spoke to. He looked after me ever since I was young. So how long has he been here? Really? Him? Yes, he raised me, if only as a weapon. It was my destiny to live and die here at Last Defense Academy. To use this power to eradicate the invaders. 9-8 is non-existent. Are you okay with that? It doesn't matter. With my body the way it was, I was in no position to resist. I had to cooperate with the mission in order to live. Well, I call it cooperating, but I was just having my power constantly drained from me. Maybe you pity me, but I've long since accepted my existence as a weapon. I never once considered what it was that I personally wanted to do. Not until I heard about all of you. Huh? Sire told me on the first day, when he brought me here. He said a group of boys and girls my age had been brought here as a special defense unit to protect me. On the first day he was brought here. Oh, so he's been alive. He was alive even outside of, maybe? Once I heard that, I felt happy for some reason. It was my first real emotion. I was so curious, I wanted to get a look at you. So I created an avatar with my cryptoglobin. Behind Sirai's back, of course. If he'd found out, he would have scolded me for wasting my power. And then you found me. Yes, you mistook me for an invader and began to panic. I see. I'm sorry. No, I realized that it was a natural response, considering my appearance and inability to communicate. Besides, the situation was what it was. After that, I thought I should stop creating avatars. But Sirai suddenly stopped coming to see me, so I was even more curious what was happening with all of you. I decided to check in on things in this form again, all while trying to stay out of sight. I only appeared in front of you on urgent occasions, when I had something I really needed to tell you. Now that you mention it, whenever we were in a bind, you were always there. You must have realized we were in trouble and tried to warn me. From your point of view, I must have been a strange being, but I started to feel an affinity for all of you. I started to want to fight alongside of all of you, as a friend. As a friend? All this was very strange to me as well. I had no idea where these feelings were coming from. I envied you. Envied us? The people who were constantly bickering and never sticking together? True as that may be, the sight of all of you working so hard to stay alive was beautiful to someone living with no meaning, like me.
Hey!
But in the end, it was all for nothing. We failed. It's easy to blame it all on Aito's betrayal, but I'm sure that wasn't the only cause. We were sloppy from the start, about fighting, about protecting each other. I stayed in the same state of mind as when I got dragged into this, fighting without resolve or conviction. And as a result, I lost everything. My comrades, and someone very dear to me too. So you have regrets? You bet I do. I'm full of regret. I just can't stop thinking about it, wondering if I could have done more. If I'd just done better, maybe I could have saved Nozomi, saved Karuha. I know regret won't undo anything, but I can't get it out of my head. Even Aito was able to do all of this because of me. Do you want to redo the past? Huh? The reason I came to you this final time was to talk about exactly that. This is the last message I'll ever give you, and it's the most important of all. Oh my god. Aito's just that good compared to them. Hey, he looks a little like Aito. What do you want to tell me? When I was killed by Aito, all of my cryptoglobin was incorporated into him. I watched your battle from inside of him, and I noticed something. A strange occurrence with Aito's specialist skill. Really? What happened to it? After absorbing my cryptoglobin, Aito's specialist skill underwent, I suppose you'd call it an evolution. It sure seemed that way when we were fighting him. It must be the effect of my cryptoglobin. It seemed to stimulate that power that was already inside of him. And now, by way of Aito, that cryptoglobin resides in you. Your specialist skill, which allows you to redo things, should have also have evolved to its highest level. Are you fucking kidding me? How did I not see this coming? The special, like, I know I didn't redo fights all that often, but the specialist skill of being able to redo waves and redo fights was always there. How did I not see this coming? Oh my god. Of course of course it wasn't just like I was just like it's cute how they put the mechanic of redoing things. I probably said this too. It's cute how they put the mechanic of being able to retrieve waves in there as if it was a special ability for Takumi being the main character. But like, I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the point. You just assume it's a game mechanic thing. And all this time I've been talking about, it feels like there's a point where they're going to be able to go back and try again or go back and redo things. And I just never, for some reason, never connected it. That's wild. Oh my God. And like when you use his specialist skill, they never acknowledge it. They never really acknowledge, Takumi never acknowledges that he's doing it over again. But again, that's the point, is to make it so that you're not suspecting it so that they can throw this at you. God, I love it. I love it. I did predict, and even before I saw the time travel tag on the page for the game, I did predict that there was going to be some sort of shenanigans happening. But yeah, for some reason I just never put it together. That's wild. I guess it's just there all along, It was there the whole time. If you used that power, you would be able to return further back in time than before. All the way back to the beginning of this 100-day period, in fact. To the beginning? You're telling me I could do all 100 days over again? I think you have the power to do so now. I can feel it from inside of you. Is this for real? Can I really go back and redo it? Redo all of it. Naturally, you'd be the only one going back. You'd have to part ways with everyone. Huh? Then what would happen to the others? Would they all have to keep living here in this timeline? The power of New Game Plus. It really is. And that's true too. How does time travel work in this? Is it a single timeline scenario where only one timeline exists at a time? Or is it, how does it work? I'm not sure. They may continue to exist as part of a parallel world, or they might vanish the moment you redo things. I can't tell you anything for certain. There's no telling how returning to the past might affect other things either. What do you mean? The flow of time is by nature one of the absolute truths of the world. There's no way that flow can be reversed. Breaking that rule and warping time to your own ends is bound to have consequences. Something unexpected might happen in the world you return to. It may have unfathomable effects on your cryptoglobin. Even on the cryptoglobin? Nothing would be out of the realm of possibility. You'd be using your power to violate the very laws of the universe. Maybe Eito was right about parallel worlds, then. At any rate, redoing the past will come with risks at the very least. And it will also mean that you'll have to fight all your battles again. You'll have to fight this cruel war all over again, from the start. The outcome may not necessarily be positive. In fact, it could end worse than it has now. But if you're plagued with regret, if you wish to reclaim what you've lost, then you ought to try using that power. You should try to redo the past.
It's your decision to make. You should choose what you think is the correct path. You should press forward and trust in your decision.
Oh, by the way, I not on Twitch, but on YouTube, I got copyright struck for Eito's boss music. It's a banger, though. Worth it. Even if I die, I want to press forward and trust in my decision. Trust in my decision. That's all I wanted to say. I'm glad I finally got the chance to tell you. What happens to you now? It really is. It's dumb that it happens, but I got it on Undertale too. The Undertale streams. Or not the Undertale, well, the Undertale streams, but also the when I would use Undertale music as an intro, it did it. It was, despite the fact that Toby Fox said he doesn't want it to do it, it did it. Because, like, music rights are really dumb. But yeah, it is really dumb. What happens to you now? I believe I will simply vanish. Or rather, I've already vanished. The fact that I'm here in this way is one more miracle brought about by Cryptoglobin. So now I'm going to disappear for good, like I always should have. Could you tell me one last thing before you go? You were nameless. You had no roots. You were incapable of living on your own, treated like a weapon and then killed.
Hey!
Do you want to relive that life? I wonder. Maybe it's not worth reliving, but I am what I am, so I don't think anything will ever change. But if I could, there's something I'd like to do. What's that?
Next time, I want to befriend all of you. I want to argue with you and fight with you. And until the moment I die, I want to do everything I can to live.
Leaving those words behind, like flames slowly converging, the ghost boy vanished. Day 99. Or for what it's worth, I didn't get copyright struck, like I didn't get punished. It's just it was a copyright notice. Because I'm not monetized so on YouTube, so it's like there's no like punishment for it or anything like that. It's just I'd imagine I'm probably gonna carry over. I wonder if maybe that's the thing with Cryptoglobin. Maybe Cryptoglobin is like this thing that carries between universes, maybe everyone else's levels too. Because now that they've brought up the idea of a game mechanic being in universe, it's like you can't go halfway with that. If everyone's gonna keep their levels, I hope there's an adequate explanation for it. Takumi, it makes sense. There were no announcements playing anymore. I awoke on day 99 in eerie silence. I hadn't moved from my bed. I couldn't get the conversation from last night out of my head. I can redo the past. I'm the only one who can do it. I don't know what will happen to the others. And I have no idea what will be affected or how things will change as a result of going back. And above all, if I redo the past, I have to fight for 100 days all over again. I wonder how everyone else is doing. I'm a little curious. Maybe I'll go check in on them. Just in case, you know. You know what? Screw it. I can teleport. Apparently the first person I'm going to talk to is Karada. Why? Why do things have to end so miserably for me? Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Karada? Would you do it all over again? Huh? What kind of juvenile question is that? But if I could, I'd turn it all around. We'd win our fights, and we'd survive without a single casualty.
In the name of the Osuzuki family, I'd forcibly wrench a happy ending out of the hands of fate.
Damn, hell yeah. What's going to happen to us? We managed to survive up to this point, but what do we do now? Oh, sorry. Wrong button. Is nobody going to come for us? Am I never going to see my family again? Do I just have to stay here until Earth is destroyed? Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Tsubasa? Would you do it all over again? If it meant I could see my family again, I'd want to do it all over.
But if we're doomed to die, even if we win in the end, I'm done. I don't want to fight anymore.
So Karada said she'd literally throw hands with the fates. She said that if it means they're just gonna die in the end, she doesn't want to fight. Are we truly going to rot away along with Earth? Will we never see anyone from the complex again? If you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Kyoshka? Would you do it all over again? If I could redo it, by all means I'd do it over again. We'd be certain to win our fights against the invaders the second time around. But even if we win, we still die, correct? Then maybe it's better this way.
No! 'Tis better to die a warrior rather than live meaninglessly. Isn't it? I don't know anymore.
Shoma must have an interesting answer for this.
I know I'd be better off dead anyway, but I really wish I could have been useful somehow. Then Leo could have been proud of me, but I wasn't able to even make that happen.
Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Shoma? Would you do it all over again?
I wonder. Someone like me would probably only end up with the same pathetic outcome as this time. A waste of space is still a waste of space no matter how many times he does something.
Sorry for my devastatingly boring answer. I can hardly think anymore.
So from what I understand, from what I've read, the only thing I really read about this game, besides accidentally seeing the time travel tag, which I was a little, not upset, but I was like, oh, I didn't want that spoiled. But the only other thing I've heard is that there's branching endings depending on the people, depending on your teammates. Is this what they meant? Are we gonna get to, like, choose someone?
Tomorrow is day 100. I can't believe we're gonna reach day 100 with everyone so damn miserable.
Hypothetically speaking, you could redo these 100 days. What would you do, Takamaru? Would you do it all over again?
Huh? What'd you say? You kidding? Of course I'd do it all over. And this time, I'd beat the supreme dickhead Naito in a bloody pulp.
But I can't do shit. So it's all just empty words at this point.
I like that answer. The supreme dickhead is incredible. In a sense, this is a happy ending, because we've managed to live. But on the other hand, it's a bad ending because we've lost the war. What kind of ending is this, ultimately? Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Yugamu? Would you do it all over again? Seriously? What an adorable question. I think I'd refrain. I doubt any good would come out of a redo.
It's more likely our time here was fated to end up this way from the start.
Wow, Kurara's really... Well, no, Takamaru... You say. Oh no, Takamaru said he'd go back and fight. Outside of that, the only other person that said he would go back and fight is... I mean, she said she would, but she's not sure it would mean anything. Tsubasa said she's not sure it would mean anything. Like, if she could guarantee it would, she would, but... Kurara was like gung-ho right out the bat. I mean, Kako must be in favor. What am I supposed to do now? Just wait for the Earth to be destroyed? Hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Kako? Would you do it all over again? if I could redo it? I would. I'd do it all over again. I'd make sure to protect Ima and everyone else. Even if our only choice was to die in the end, I'd still want to die alongside my dear brother.
But I know that's not possible. He's already dead.
So we've got Kako on board. I feel like Gaku is going to be a no. Hey, isn't anyone going to come from the artificial satellite and save us? Are they really just going to leave us here to die? What are we supposed to do now? There might still be invaders out there too. If you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Gaku? Would you do it all over again? Huh? Why would I fight again? Who'd ever want that? Well, but I did it all over again. Maybe we could have negotiated with Sera and got him to let us live. There's no sense in thinking about this. It's not like it's possible anyway. Okay, so Gaku sees a path.
My whole life's nothing but rotten luck. I want to redo my whole existence.
Okay, Doomer. Darumi must have an interesting answer. Sure, she's the one to go to. Since all the machines have stopped functioning, I can actually die now if I want to. Maybe I should just die. I don't want to fight the rest of the invaders. Oh, I know. Let's all kill each other and all out brawl until only one of us is left. Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you were in a Danganronpa game, would you do it? If you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Darumi? Would you do it all over again? Nah, sounds like too much effort. I don't really want a happy ending anyway.
This ending's more fitting for someone like me. One where everything is perfectly unsatisfying.
Chad, I can fix her. Looking at Eito, I can fix him. Looking at Darumi, I can fix her. Looking at Hiroko, you're perfect as is. Who else do I thirst for in this game? Yugamu? I can fix him. Oh, sorry. I guess I've talked to everybody now. I should probably head back to my room. Even after I got back to my room, I kept agonizing over the same thoughts as usual. Time went by as I ruminated, and before I knew it, night had fallen. This was supposed to be my last night at Last Defense Academy. Not that it really matters now. I keep leaning forward until I'm eating the microphone. I can relax. There is no threat around me. My body can chill. Day 100. The day we've been striving for is coming tomorrow. But this ending is a far cry from what any of us had hoped for. I fought here in order to see the person dearest to me once again. To go back to Karuwa, but my Karuwa is dead. For some reason, she showed up as Nozomi Kitafuji, and she died in my arms. From the moment she died, I've been full of regret. Regret that I couldn't save her. I feel the same about Ima and Hiroko, and about not seeing Eito's betrayal coming. He hit it really well. I regret everything. And it's not only regret that plagues me, it's also frustration. There's still so much I don't understand.
I know I'd met you before.
Huh?
Even though we talked about so many things, how did I forget?
What are you saying?
That's right. You're Taki from back then, right?
Why did Karuwa show up here as Nozomi Kitafuji? Why did she forget who she was? What in the world happened to her? And then there's Eito's final words to me.
Right. That's what you think the truth is. You've got it all wrong, though.
Am I okay not knowing? Is it really okay for things to end like this? But if I go back to the past, I'll have to fight 100 days all over again. Will I fight again? Will we go to war again? Is that the correct path for me to take? I spend my 99th night at the academy, turning the same thoughts over and over in my head. And then... Day 100. We finally made it to day 100. The day the undying flames were originally meant to rain down on the planet. The day we'd put a stop to world death by burning all of the invaders to ash, taking us with them. The day that all of humanity up on that satellite has been waiting for. But now... And if humanity isn't even watching, then humanity isn't even like... Humanity thinks they're just going to be watching from the satellite and they're just going to watch the Earth light up at this point, right? So they're going to be watching and day 100 is going to pass and nothing's going to happen and they're going to be like, shit. Ding dong. But no bing bong because the ding dong bing bong machine is broken. Huh? Someone's here? As I opened the door, a panicked voice greeted me.
If history needs to be unwritten, let it be unwritten. Become what you must. Become the warrior of dark. I mean, become the sage skunk.
Thank you for the bits, Mecha. Takumi, something crazy's happened. Come right away. We are the warrior of darkness. Save skunk. What other games have we time traveled in? Warrior of Darkness, Save Skunked. Oh, Outer Wilds, Ventures, Hero. What is it? What's happened? Just get to the war room. Everyone's already there. After that one-sided conversation, Tsubasa ran off. What was all that about? It couldn't be the invaders, could it? Did they come for their final all-out attack? If they are here, what should we do? Fight them? Do we even have a reason to keep fighting anymore? I guess we're meeting in the war room to discuss it. I'd better hurry. I mean, I guess I can save. Day 100. Because, like, the idea is, like, or, like, the question of, you know, do you stay in this doomed world or do you go back but know that everybody in this timeline it might be doomed? Because we don't know how time travel works in this universe. I mean, if you're just considering those two things, the answer to go back is pretty clear. You're either persisting in a doomed timeline that's always going to be doomed no matter what, or you go back and at least create a situation where there might be another timeline that ends in a better future. But, like, there's also the idea of, like, are we erasing this timeline entirely, and is it right to erase an entire timeline from existence by going back in time? And then, of course, there's also the question of we still have no idea what's actually going on. By going back in time, are we unleashing consequences that we can't undo? Oh, she's got her hat off. Oh, there's... Huh? There's power? Why is this the only place with power? Did you fix it, Tsubasa? No, it wasn't me. This morning, I was walking around the school and I noticed the lights had come back on in here. Only in this room, though. Everything else is still out of order. Is that why you brought us here? That's right. I called everyone here after I heard the news from Kako. You scared the piss out of me! I was convinced the invaders were attacking! I took a look outside, but there are no signs of any enemies approaching. Is the final all-out attack not happening anymore? From the invaders' perspective, there isn't much reason to attack this place anymore. If they had any guts, they'd come after us. But I guess this is what you expect from the minions left after the big boss is dead. But why is there suddenly power in this room? The undying flames were powering the rest of the school. Maybe this place had a backup power source? So it just automatically went live? Why now? By the way, has anyone seen Lady Kurara? I wonder what happened with her. I'm over here. But don't look, it's embarrassing. What happened to your mask? My doorbell rang so suddenly I was in a hurry to leave, and I stepped on my mask and tore it. I'm right in the middle of fixing it. Don't look, any of you. That just makes me want to stare harder. I love teasing cute girls. Darumi is the gay agenda.
Huh?
Has Darumi only teased girls? Darumi might be our lesbian champion here. Takumi is protector of the lesbians, despite the fact that we gave her a noose earlier. Stop it, Darumi! This isn't the time for that! Then, something new happened. Strange music suddenly started blasting through the speakers.
Whoa! What the? I think I know what this is. Listen, it's the music they play for graduation ceremonies and stuff. It is. I've never been to a graduation though. My teachers hated me, so I didn't get invited.
Why the heck is it?
An announcement echoed throughout the school, cutting off Takamaru's question.
The most important moment of this operation will soon begin.
This is so Evangelion coded. The idea of the classical music playing over Armageddon, like, Jesus Christ. Says the person who's only ever seen Evangelion and has never watched another movie, TV show, or video game in her life, you know? Huh?
Lost Defense Academy will now transition to attack mode.
What? Huh? Attack mode? What's going on? What exactly is about to begin? Wait, be quiet. Do you hear that? Huh? What are you? We strained our ears to listen for any sounds around us. Sure enough. He's right. I hear something. It's mechanical. Something is running somewhere. Something is running?
An omnidirectional attack will launch in 600 seconds. Special Defense Unit members, please evacuate to the schoolyard immediately.
Evacuate.
Repeat. An omnidirectional attack will launch in 590 seconds. Special Defense Unit members, please evacuate to the schoolyard immediately.
Evacuate? Why?
It's telling us to go out to the schoolyard. What do we do?
Obviously we gotta go. Let's go find out what the hell's going on.
I guess it's better than staying here and rotting. I didn't want any sunlight today. This is seriously depressing. Bewildered, we all started to run to the schoolyard. I'll be right behind you. I just have to fix my mask. All right, but hurry. What is this? Why do I feel like her and her mask is also going to be significant? Because that's just a really random thing to happen. No, don't look at me. I'll catch up as soon as my mask is fixed. I kind of love her. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of love her. Unless I'm missing an option, it hasn't given me an option yet. Unless I'm missing something.
Here we are in the schoolyard. I don't see nothing different about it.
Is there something here?
The announcement said something about attack mode, but I don't... Oh, everyone there! Look over there! Tsubasa pointed to the top of the school building. We all looked up. There were several huge missile turrets jutting out of the roof.
Whoa! What are those?
Those are the faces of evil. This is the map. Where would you like to go?
Turrets.
Sorry.
It seems. For the missiles. Is this what it meant by attack mode?
Wow.
Does it have a flip summoning effect?
Was the plan to firebomb the entire planet using those turrets?
With the missiles filled with undying flames.
What would happen to the baby? Would he survive?
Huh?
They're gonna launch the missiles from there and wipe out all the invaders on Earth, huh? They look so sinister. Nothing's gonna happen now, is it? Those things don't work anymore, right? In theory, there's no more undying flames to fill them after all. What if... Is one of the options gonna be that we can put the undying flames in there? Just then, the announcement rang out all around us again.
An omnidirectional attack will launch in 400 seconds. Leading up to the omnidirectional attack, all defenses will be rerouted to the intercept system.
The intercept system?
Special Defense Unit members, please board the escape pod
Oh.
from the schoolyard immediately.
Escape pod?
Repeat. An omnidirectional attack will launch in 390 seconds. Special Defense Unit members, please board the escape pod in the schoolyard immediately. An omnidirectional attack will launch momentarily.
Escape pod?
Please the target
Is that for getting us out of
after
here?
boarding the escape pod. Repeat. An omnidirectional attack will launch momentarily.
Does this mean if we board this escape pod, we can get back to the artificial satellite? Huh? We were actually going to go home from the very start?
They had a way for us to get out. We weren't going to be abandoned.
Hey, what is that? What's happening? Lady Carrara, you managed to fix your mask. Enough about my mask, you dullard. What the hell is that thing? An escape pod, apparently. Looks like we can use it to get to the artificial satellite. So we don't have to stay here? Freaking sweet! We're gonna get our happy ending after all! What's so happy about it, rag boy? If we'd known this was coming, we'd never have agreed to the enemy's proposal. What were Nozomi's and Ima's sacrifices for? She's right. That whole tragedy happened because we wanted to escape. If we just trusted in humanity and fought until the end like Nozomi said, maybe then the mission would have been a success. We wouldn't have lost her. We dug our own graves. We could have had a happy ending all along, but we messed it up. Kurara's right. We should have believed Nozomi. We made the wrong choice, and this is what we get for it. We screwed ourselves over with our own decisions. When you think about it, aren't the people on the satellite to blame for keeping us in the dark? If they just told us about the escape pod from the start, this never would have happened. Yeah, you've got a point. Maybe they had some reason they couldn't contact us, even if they wanted to. Who cares about any of that anymore? I don't care whose fault it is. We made the wrong call. That's why Nozomi and Ima are dead. What a tragic end to our tale. I wish we could do it all over again. Well, if we could go back in time and do it over again, we wouldn't make the same mistakes again. We could do it right and get our happy ending. Whoever developed the game of life is a real scumbag for not giving us any retries. If we could redo things, if we could go back to the past, if you had the chance to change your fate, would ya? We stood there in silence until eventually
60 seconds until the omnidirectional attack. Commencing countdown.
Hey, we've only got 60 seconds left. Not like we got any reason to rush. Nothing's gonna happen.
30 seconds remaining.
We stood in silence, listening to the countdown ring out.
20 seconds remaining.
I think bad things are gonna happen. I think really bad things are happening. You don't want to know what my thoughts are. This countdown represents a future that we were unable to reach. The moment the world was meant to end. The moment a new world was meant to begin.
10 seconds remaining.
The long, arduous battle we'd fought in order to reach that future.
5 seconds remaining.
It was all meaningless in the end.
3, 2, 1.
Our war ended, not with a bang, but with a whimper.
Error. A catastrophic error has occurred in the system. Unable to execute omnidirectional attack. Error. A catastrophic error has occurred in the system. Unable to execute omnidirectional attack.
What if by going back in time and fixing it, our mistake, we create the very cause of our mistake? What if this entire thing is one big bootstrap paradox? Where basically there's basically no way out. Because if it is, if going back in time and fixing it is what causes it, then there really is no way out. The only future is them right now. What if that's why the baby has so much cryptoglobin? Because it's the result of multiple loops over and over again. Oh shit. Nothing happened. I've played too many time travel stories is the thing. I've played Steins Gate, I've played all the Zero Escapes, I've played... Well, Danganronpa isn't time travel, but it does have shenanigans. I like time travel fiction. I've watched Doctor Who. I've watched Back to the Future. The mission really has failed now. This is all our fault. I'm a disgrace to the Uzuzuki name. What do we do now? What else? Our only option's to hop in the escape pod and head to the artificial satellite. That's right. There's nothing left here except invaders. Oh, although, yeah, I mean, I guess in this future, they are escaping to the artificial satellite, so I guess it's not like they're stuck here. No point in sticking around. Because Earth is gonna get destroyed by world death eventually. I want to fly in a rocket. The last one never even left the ground. But how could we possibly face everybody on its satellite? They're going to be mad, aren't they? Will they forgive us? We'll have to bow our heads and ask for forgiveness. Let's rub our faces on the floor until they're all scraped up. I mean, okay, on the one hand, they made the wrong call, but on the other hand, if humanity had been in contact with them, it would have been like, you know, they would have been able to make more of a better decision then, because the whole reason why they made that decision is because they didn't trust humanity. So what happened to humanity? Because if that would have made that better, then why wouldn't humanity have been in touch? Which makes me think they can't be in touch. So you can't see the hand movements I'm making, but I am making gestures. We tried, right? We risked our lives to fight for them. Doesn't mean a damn thing if we didn't produce results. Unfortunately, that is the way a lot of the world sees things, which sucks. Major ass. I absent-mindedly listened to what everyone had to say. Nothing we lost would ever return. There's nothing we could do anymore. Is this really the ending we want? It's time to give my answer. It's time to choose the right path for me. I get to decide. I have to press forward and trust in my decision. And in order to make that happen, The last time we saw this was when we decided to fight in the first place. Which is why I'm like wondering, maybe the only way to win is to not play. Maybe going back in time and stopping himself from accepting in the first place. What if he's the source of everything? What if he goes back in time and stops himself from accepting, and because of that, this power never enters the cycle? And because it never enters the cycle, the baby isn't born with that much power. I'm jumping so far ahead to like, oh, the baby is like Takumi's lineage or something. I still think it's a possibility that Nozomi is Takumi's daughter. So, but in that case, it's like, if going to the past is what causes everything to happen, would it be better to not go to the past and to just accept it as it is, because there's no escape from it anyway? What are you talking about? Of course I'm going to the past. I was always going to go to the past. It's your future.
I can't let things end like this.
That's what I learned from Danganronpa 2. It's your future. Minus the time travel.
Huh.
Oh, only that one was voiced? Huh? You say something, Takumi? I can't let things end with all of these regrets. I can't go into the future like this. Because the thing is, even if we didn't go back in time, we wouldn't know anything. And I'm sure even if humanity is alive, they wouldn't tell us. Assuming they don't just kill us for failing. I want to know what's happening, even if it means that... If going back in time is the very cause of this cycle happening, then it doesn't matter whether we go back in time or not, because it already happened. At the very least in this timeline, if us going back in time is the cause of everything we experienced, somehow, then not going back in time isn't going to bring everything back. This timeline still exists as is, we still would have failed, Nozomi and Ima would still be dead. So the end result would be the same. Either we could go back in time and become the cause of everything, or we don't go back in time and we suffer the result of having gone back in time. So we might as well go back and learn what happened anyway. I'm not gonna die without knowing what happened. I want a do-over. I love this line, actually. I love this line. I love just straight out, I want a do-over.
Takumi?
Hey!
Guys, I might be able to save us. All of us here. All of the people on the artificial satellite. Even our friends who died. What? What's going on?
Hey!
Everyone, I need you to hear me out. Determined, I began to explain what had happened to me. About my body feeling the effects of absorbing cryptoglobin from the Undying Flames boy. And what it was I was about to attempt. I told them everything. Sorry, I'm like shifting in my seat a little bit.
You mean freaking time travel?
Time travel, baby. Back to the past? I can hardly believe it. Is cryptoglobin really that powerful? I mean, I've had the ability all this time. Just not for long periods. Only for single waves of battle. How do you explain that without game mechanics? How do you explain that in story? You can go back in story he can go back a few minutes until he gets this power. Now he can go back a few 100 days. Flying on the wings of time would be a truly epoch-defining event. Is that just coincidence that that's a Chrono Trigger reference? No! Who Who's ever heard of a killing game where they let you go back in time? Oh wait, there's actually a ton of them. Darumi, we love you. So you're saying you're considering using that power to go back in time? Yes, I want a do-over. I'll do whatever it takes to get back what we've lost. So I'm going to use Cryptoglobin to go back in time, to change our outcome. But you're the only one who can go back, right? We really can't go with you? I want to help Ima too. I'm sorry. That won't be possible. So basically, you're the only one who gets to leave the present where everything's gone to shit. Sorry, my air ran out at the end of that. You're gonna abandon us failures here and do it all over again by yourself, huh? But if Takumi goes to the past and saves us, history will change and we'll be saved too, right? I guess it all depends on how the effects play out. The present might change the moment the past has changed, or history could branch off and this present would never change at all. Ultimately, both outcomes are just armchair theories, so we'll never really know unless Takumi tries. Both of them sound pretty cool to me. If the writer's any good, they can make any outcome interesting.
So there's no knowing what'll happen to us here, including whether anything will change or not.
I'm still confused. Can anyone explain it using manga as a reference? Have you ever read the one with the blue robot cat?
Oh.
The one thing we know for sure is that Takumi is the only one who can redo the past. That's not fair. You'll be the only one who gets to feel better. Basically, it means you're gonna abandon us. Knowing that, are you still gonna do it? Even if you gotta discard the people you fought beside? Shouldn't you maybe rethink this? There's no reason to subject yourself to this war all over again. Just forget about it and come to the satellite with us. We could all live a nice, quiet life out there. Give it to us straight, Takumi. If I don't like your answer, I can't promise I'll be able to control myself. Again! See, now you're making me think. I really want to go back. I really want to see what happens. But I do feel bad for abandoning them. And I like that they bring the concept up. In fact, why did you even tell them about it in the first place? Why did you not just go? At least these characters kind of understand time travel. Except for Kyoshika, but she doesn't understand much. Let's go! It's your future.
I'm sorry. I have to go back, no matter what. I have to take back what this war took from me.
You're serious, aren't you? Yeah, I'm going back in time.
So we won't be going to the artificial satellite together.
I mean, you guys can still go, hopefully. The person I cared about isn't waiting for me there anyway. I have no reason to go. Oh, you're kind of picking between them and Karuha. I'm going to redo everything and get her back. That's why I'm going to fight again. Looks like you ain't gonna listen to anything we have to say. In that case, go for it, man. If you're that determined, just do what you gotta do. And that means this is goodbye. I feel like I'm screwing up his voice a little bit. Sorry, Takamaru. Takumi, you're really going to go? I wish I could join you. I'm sorry, Kako. Man, I don't get you at all. You gotta be crazy to want to fight again after everything we've been through. All I can say is, good luck.
Thank you for spending all of this time with a filth bag pig like me. Be well, Takumi.
I don't really understand what's going on, but I bid you farewell, Sir Takumi. Godspeed. May you be victorious. This doesn't mean I forgive you. In fact, I'll hold this against you until you die, till I die. But if you're going to do this, make sure you do it right. Don't let Nozomi die this time. Of course. Bye-bye, Takumi. If you find yourself in a real killing game, summon me into that timeline, isekai style. Maybe I'll get hit by a truck. Then I guess we should get going. The remainder of humanity is waiting for us on the artificial satellite. Yeah, that's right. Goodbye, Takumi.
Bye, everyone. Take care.
I wonder what it looks like. And so, everybody except me stepped onto the escape pod. Nobody turned to look back at me or the school. Maybe you should have done it before they left, just in case it didn't work. Just throwing that out there. That would be a real pisser of an ending. It didn't work. The end. A short while after all of them had boarded. I hope they can at least find happiness over there. We may have failed the mission, but they still risk their lives to save humanity. They have the right to live happy lives from here on. They should be rewarded even. I'm sure they'll be fine. Unlike me, they have people they love waiting for them up there. Well, I mean, you did have a mom. And as time goes, they'll be able to find more people to cherish. I'm sure they'll be able to live happily. It just won't be on Earth. That's all. Now then, I better get going. I don't actually know how I'm supposed to go back in time, though. Should I just activate my redo skill?
Nothing left to do but try.
It would be really funny if it enters a battle and forces you to do it. I hope it does. Yes! Yes! I'm so happy! Oh, I love it. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm just experimenting. Redo your 100 days. Well. Well, at this point, we don't have a choice. We've already committed. That looks very similar to the effect commanders have. Oh, this is interesting.
Takumi, hello? Say something if you're still there. We just got to the artificial satellite and it's awful.
Hey, asshole! Now's not the time for time travel. We just found out the craziest shit. Are you ready for this?
Oh no. Oh no. The past decides the future. The future decides the past.
Time to do it all over again. One more time. I will return to the past. As far back as the power of the cryptoglobin will allow me to go.
So, does that mean I'm missing information? Should I have stayed and then gone back?
I'll redo everything from that point onward. So I can protect the one I care about the most. I'm sick of being full of regret. I'm going to choose my own future. And I'll fight all over again to make it happen. I'll fight the past with the future in my hands. I get to decide what the future will be now. I'll use my power to choose the ending I want.
Oh, he's starting to sound a little megalomaniac. Do-do-do-do.
The past and the future. It all starts now.
Granted, if you have the power to go back in time, I feel like the temptation to be a little megalomaniac, I feel like that would go to your head a little bit. Like, even if you didn't want it to, I feel like it would. Because even if you had the best intentions, to suddenly be like, yes, I am the decider, I am the one who decides what is and what isn't, I feel like that alone can be enough to, like, cause issues.
Until the moment I die, I'll fight to live. This time, I have to press forward and trust in my decision.
So where are we going? What? Oh, we've got the censored credits. That's a lot of censored credits. Oh, I didn't look at the voices. I wasn't paying attention to the voices. Oh, I'm sorry. What are those? What are those little things? Second scenario? Third scenario? We doing it again? Oh, this song is kind of good, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, there's a song we didn't see. There's the one that we got that got me copyright claimed on YouTube. Oh, Buff Shoma. Buff Shoma, cute Karada. Good memories, all of these things. If only I didn't mess up this last decision. But if Look Outside has taught me anything, it's that I'm great at messing up last decisions. There's Takamaru getting stabbed, good times. Now, I know we do have a skip button, but I'd rather relive all these fun experiences. Also, this song is pretty good. There's Moko Mojiro, there's Moko Mojiro, there's Moko Mojiro, there's Moko Mojiro. Now, there is a gallery function. And there are a lot of scenes missing from that gallery. I was wondering where those were going to come in. And there's Nozomi dying. Good times. There's the boss baby. The missiles that didn't go off. And look, there's us! Right now! God, Twitch chat was really funny on the NASA stream when Earth showed up, and they're like, look, it's us! And I'm sure that's the ending, and nothing else has happened, and Is it going to kick me to the title screen? The 100 line, Last Defense Academy. To be continued? Wait, no, that can't, not with the credits being blacked out. Okay, it is giving me a chance to save. But it is also kicking me to the title screen. Oh! Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you! Look, we did it! We found this. We unlocked the sequel! It's the 100 line Last Defense Academy 2! Oh my god! That is amazing. It took me a second to register. I just thought it was like a little symbol in the background, like, oh, you know you're on your second clear now. No, this is it's a 2. It's a sequel. We did it. This is the 100 line Last Defense Academy 2. Unfortunately, I can't put that in as the game I'm playing on Twitch, and I don't want to put it in the title either, because that would spoil it for anyone who hasn't played it. But it would be a funny bit. It would be a really funny bit, but I can't do that. I don't want to spoil it for anyone. It's still too new to spoil. Yeah, see, there's a gallery and like, is there even a 2 there? No, that's just the folders. Okay. And look at all this stuff that's like not unlocked. Like, I don't even have the first page done. Oh, there's all that stuff though. So it's gonna be in chronological order of like days, not actual like how we've played it. We've still got things missing, and look, here's the song. This must be the end credits. Yeah. And then yeah, like you can go through the events, and then there's all those ones missing, and all these ones missing. But then it eventually comes back. Oh wait, there we go. There was someone there. Anyway. In my live stream, straight up Steins gating it. And by it, let's just say my 100 line. Here we go. Somewhere far away, someone is calling for me. Karuha? No, not her. That's... Or is it her after all? She's the same, but different. That's right. I promised. I made her a promise, and this time, I'm going to keep it. I have to keep my promise. There's no way I'm going to break it this time. I'll start this war all over again if that's what it takes. Why the fuck did you go back in time? I know, the moment I went back in time, I get that little piece at the end afterwards with that little phone with Tsubasa telling us things have gone to shit. And I'm immediately like, did I make the wrong choice? I'll start this war all over again if that's what it takes. To despair, despair, and vanilla. I'll fight. I have to fight. 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 Fight, 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 fight. Oh, here it is again. You know, I forgot to do this. Oh, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I thought you were following this whole time. Yeah, no, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, where did we wind up? What day did we wind up on? I've done the same thing though. I've had streams where I've watched people for a while and like then completely forgot that I didn't follow them, and then I feel awkward if I was like in their chat and like didn't follow them yet. But no, I get it. I've done the same thing because it's like usually I only follow people if I like plan on like keeping up with them. Because I don't want to have to like I don't want to follow someone and then have to unfollow them later if I like find I'm not keeping up with them. Anyway, I get it though. I jolted upright in bed, throwing off the covers in a panic. My whole body was drenched in sweat. My heart was racing, like I'd just woken up from a nightmare. I think we experienced this once.
Was it just a dream?
I couldn't remember exactly what kind of dream it had been, but it had left its mark on me all the same. My throat was hoarse, as if I'd been yelling over and over again. And my heart was pounding, not with fear or panic, but something closer to a burning resolve. Is this after our first dream? What happened? Why can't I remember? Oh, whatever it was. I'm wide awake now. It's not even close to morning yet. Maybe I'll step outside for some fresh air. Is this the first time we saw... what's his face? We actually don't know what day it is, and we don't know... oh, they haven't shown up yet. I got out of bed and slowly made my way toward the door. Along the way, I happened to catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror. This is where we're at. Okay. It's me. In spite of everything, I'm still me. Right? It's the same face I see in the mirror every morning, but somehow, something about it seems wrong. I don't know how to describe it. It's like this reflection doesn't feel like me anymore. You feel smelly. Did you really have to steal from that guy? Did you really have to kill your neighbor?
Who are you? I'm Takumi Sumino. Aren't I?
Oh my god, is he gonna go back in time so many times that he becomes the baby or something?
What am I doing? This is stupid.
Oh. Takumi literally hasn't showered once. You're right, though. Oh my god, they're gonna kiss. The undying B.O. Hand-holding? Oh my god. Did anyone else see that?
Where am I? Who am I?
Struggling to make sense of the images flooding into my mind, I staggered outside. Everything was how I remembered it. The rooftop, the plain prefab huts that served as our rooms. And of course, the wall of undying flames surrounding the school. Having lost them once before, seeing them again was almost comforting, encouraging even.
No doubt about it. It works. This is the past. I did it. I've traveled back in time.
That fact slowly started to sink in. This was really happening.
This time I won't mess things up. I'll keep my promise. Nothing is going to stop me this time. I'll protect the ones I hold dear. And we'll all go to the satellite together. I won't let things play out the way they did before.
Is that the moon? Right on cue, I felt a presence behind me. His presence. I could finally hear the strange boy's voice. The way I was now, he could communicate directly with the cryptoglobin in my blood.
You're wrong. It's not the moon. That's the artificial satellite humanity's survivors fled to.
Huh?
You wanted to see if I could understand you, right? Well, I can. Give it a try.
Now Takumi is gonna be the one knowing everything.
You can really hear me?
Yeah. My cryptoglobin is strong enough now. I used a little of your power to come here from the future.
My power? The future?
I know, it's a lot to take in. You don't have to believe me right away. But it's true. I absorbed your cryptoglobin and came back. To try again. To redo these 100 days. And make things better.
You're right. It is a lot. But I believe you. Okay, I believe you. Really? Just like that? Seirei keeps me informed about what's going on, but I know he's kept my existence secret from you. I doubt you'd be this calm if it were really your first time seeing me. You're even able to talk to me in this form. That alone is enough for me to believe what you're saying is true. Thanks. It'll make things a lot easier. It also explains the irregularity I sensed a little while ago. An irregularity? I'm not sure how to explain it. I felt a kind of pulse, I suppose. Then my body got hot and feverish. It was like my cryptoglobin had suddenly been supercharged. If that's true, then I put my hand over my chest to feel my own heartbeat. That violent pulsing. It felt the same as before I left. I think I might have come back with all my powers intact. It's not just your memories. Your cryptoglobin was also carried over from your previous timeline? In that case, what I felt before was probably my cryptoglobin resonating with yours. Resonating? Yes. Sensing a power equal to its own must have stimulated it. You're saying your powers got stronger just because I'm here? I'm only guessing. Even I don't know very much about how cryptoglobin works. But if it can send your consciousness back in time, I don't think it's out of the question for it to cause a reaction in other users. And that's going to be our explanation for why everybody else's has their levels. The flow of time is by nature one of the absolute truths of the world. Under normal circumstances, there's no way that flow can be reversed. Breaking that rule and warping time to your own ends is bound to have consequences. Something unexpected might happen in the world you return to, and might have unfathomable effects on your cryptoglobin. You're probably right. In the future, you told me something similar. I did? Interesting. But assuming your arrival is what stimulated my cryptoglobin, I don't think I'm the only one to benefit from its effects. The other members of the Special Defense Unit should have felt it too. Almost like our powers are syncing up. So everyone else is stronger now too? It's unexpected, but I guess it's a good thing. We're all on the same side after all. But I still don't understand what you're doing here. It must be important if you'd subject yourself to 100 days of war all over again. Just what happened in the future you come from? Long story. Before I get into that, can you tell me how far I've come back? What day is this? It's the day after you were all brought here. Day 2 out of 100. Day 2. What happened here the first time around? I feel like there was something important, but... What are you doing out here anyway? There must be a reason you appeared. Oh, of course. I almost forgotten all this excitement. I needed to ask you something. That's why I created this avatar and went looking for someone to talk to. What did you want to ask me about? Have you seen Sire? He comes to the defense room to talk to me every night, but he didn't show up today. Huh? Sire? Of course! That's what's so important about our second day here! Well, I'll do whatever I can. Come find me in the war room tomorrow morning, and I'll let you know what the brass says.
Hey!
I've got a lot to do, so I'll call it a day here. See you tomorrow, bright and early. That was when Sire disappeared, right after promising us to tell us the truth about the war. This is the night Eito kills Sire. He does what? We have to find them. We might still be in time to stop it. Alright, if Sire is in danger, I won't ask questions. I'll help you look for him. It's not easy for me to maintain this form, but it sounds like there are more important things at stake. Thanks, I appreciate it. I'll let you know as soon as I find anything. The ghost boy disappeared into thin air, as if he'd been swallowed up by his own flames. If I can protect Sire, the future is bound to change. I have to stop Eito. I won't let him mess everything up this time. Before beginning my search, I headed for the war room. Whatever happened next, I was going to need my infuser. Oh, this is going to be so cool. Okay, I'm ready to take on Eito. Now I just have to find him. Back in my timeline, he said he called Sire out to discuss something. Where was it again? Shit, you're gonna make me try and remember? I think it was the cafeteria, wasn't it? Or was it the schoolyard? No, it wasn't the cafeteria. They were originally in the cafeteria. Was it the first floor classroom? No. The gym. Yes. Okay. I wonder if it's possible to be late on that. I flung the door to the gym open and charged inside, afraid of what I might find. That's right. Because they gave us that nice CG of him cutting Sire in half. Damn. There it is. I never noticed how big his scythe was. Like, I knew it was after he absorbed the boy's cryptoglobin, but I didn't realize it was that big all along. That's sick as hell.
Shimino?
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing.
Damn.
Me? Oh, I just...
You told Sire there was something you wanted to discuss alone after sleeping hours.
What?
He's taught you how to use Hemo Anima, and you've used this conversation to get him to relax around you. Now you're planning to take advantage of his dropped guard to destroy him before he has a chance to fight back.
That's right, because originally he wouldn't fight. Did he not? So did he really not know how to use Hemo Anima up until here? Then he learned, Sire taught him, and then he just killed Sire, and that was like the first thing he did? Because that's nuts. Destroy me? What are you thinking, Atsuki? You'll never defeat the invaders without me.
Nah!
Besides, did you forget what I told you earlier? You got a bomb in you I can detonate whenever I want. That won't matter so long as he takes you out in one hit. You can always come back with the Revive-O-Matic. would he not be able to come back with the Revive-O-Matic if you didn't take him out in one hit? Would he be able to, like, disable the Revive-O-Matic? You know, you're right. I can't believe I didn't think of that. But why would you want to kill me anyway? I was going to tell you the truth tomorrow. I'm being nice. If I die, you won't have a clue what's going on here. And having no leader will make your battles even harder. That's exactly what he wants. But I won't let that happen this time. This time? Takumi, what's gotten into you? This is all a big misunderstanding. I wasn't really going to harm Seirei. I just wanted to threaten him a little to make sure he wasn't lying. I mean, he says we're fighting a war to decide the fate of all humanity. If that's true, then you want to sabotage it and guarantee humanity is destroyed. Isn't that right? What? You want humanity to be destroyed? What are you talking about? Why would I want to do something so horrible? Don't try to deny it. I know how you see us. Unsightly, freakish, eerie monsters. What? And you think you've been chosen as some kind of savior who will rid the planet of our vile species. Lick his face! There's no use hiding it, Eito. I know everything. You hate humanity? I don't understand. They're so good. They never do anything wrong. How? I've never told anyone about any of that. Not even once. So how?
How do you know about all this, Takumi?
If you want to blame somebody, blame your future self. You laid it out all out in a lengthy monologue.
Oh.
What? The future? That's right. I come from a future where you sabotaged this academy. I came back to fix it. To stop you. So it's not just your appearance. You're actually crazy too. Well, I have to say, this is a disappointment. I was so sure you'd be the easiest one to deceive. What a pity that I'll have to kill you first! I'm ready for you this time.
I'm going to stop you and change the future.
Oh shit! Are we actually gonna get to fight him? We're in uncharted territory now. Stopping him from killing a flop character. Yeah, unfortunately that flop character is important to the plot. Your power of clever, outlandishly hidden plot devices are no match for my save skunk powers. Oh, let's go. We're doing it again.
What are you talking about, Takumi? So it's not just your appearance. You're actually crazy, too. It doesn't matter. You can try to stop me, but you don't stand a chance. I just felt a surge in my hemo-anima.
Oh, shit.
What? Your hemo-anima? Time to test it on you. Prepare to die, vile human.
That's right, because, yeah, he would get a boost, too. Don't die. Well, he's only got 13 HP.
Here we go.
Oh, I don't get any of my other things. Yeah, I guess.
You're in the way.
Too bad I have
Say when.
stabby stabby.
I've got this.
Oops. He probably should have used the other thing if he wanted to kill me.
I'll cut you down.
What? Absorbing the baby's cryptoglobin has transformed Takumi's Crimson Assault skill to Azure Blitz. Azure Blitz has a wide vertical range with a piercing effect capable of killing distant enemies.
Let's do
Okay, so I do have all of these still.
Say when. Good to go.
Azure Blitz. 11. And it's got a big range. So I can do this. Oh. I guess it just means that it's got, like, it reaches further. Alright, well, sorry, Monokuma, but I gotta kill your bay.
One last strike!
Can't end like this.
Damn. But now what happens? I got a ton of BP. Impossible! How can you be so much stronger than me? I was really something, Sumino. When did you get so strong? For some reason, I just imagined Sire always, like, sounding kind of not very serious, except for when, like, he really is serious. But, like, I just, you know, being the mascot character and all. I mean, you did yesterday, okay, in yesterday's battle. You're on a whole other note. You're on a whole other level now. It's only been 1 day since then. What happened to you? Only 1 day.
Yeah!
Maybe that's how it seems to you, but for me it's been so much longer. I've already spent a full 100 days with you, Eito. I never even guessed at your true nature until it was too late.
Everything we did, everything we sacrificed, it was all for nothing. All because of you.
Where's all this coming from, Sumino? What's going on with you?
I think I can explain, Sire.
Another voice joined the conversation, speaking directly into my head. At the same time, oh, that's right. Yeah, of course he would be able to appear to Sire like this. Because Sire knows he exists. Why would he not talk to Sire? Duh. He appeared. Oh, what the? Eito really did betray us. It's just like you said, Takumi. You made some kind of avatar out of undying flames? I didn't know you could do that. I was worried when you didn't come to the defense room. Well, it's more than that, really. I wanted to see the people who are fighting to protect me up close, at least once.
Yeah.
Can you hear him too, Sire? That's right. You can only communicate via hemoanima telepathy, but I've got equipment built into me to receive those signals. Now, you said you could explain all this? Yes. You might have trouble believing Takumi, but it will probably mean more coming from me. The ghost boy went on to tell Sire everything I told him when I arrived in this timeline. Naturally, the little creature was taken aback. Who wouldn't be? You used hemoanima to travel through time? Now that you mention it, Atsuki did say he felt a sudden surge of power back there. It seems to be a side effect of Takumi's arrival here. You butter my biscuits. I never expected anything like this to happen. Just goes to show you, we haven't even scratched the surface of what cryptoglobin can do. What are you all talking about? Where did this fiery monster come from? All that stuff about the future. Is it really true? What have you done, Takumi? You don't need to know that. You only try to use anything I tell you against me anyway. It's over, Eito. I won't let you destroy humanity. You're going to kill me then? Is that what you're saying? You seem like such a nice guy, too. You must really hate me. What did I do to deserve such malice, Takumi? Think about it. I haven't actually done anything. Are you really going to take my life because of something you think I might do? There's no might about it. You'll definitely mess things up if I don't stop you. I know you well enough to be sure of that. Not like anything I say can change your mind about humanity, can it? You're right. There's no changing who I am. You're all just unsightly monsters. It's a firm, immutable truth. As long as I live, I'll never stop hating your whole vile species. I gotta say, you two are full of surprises. Both of you. How an outlier like you ended up here is a real mystery, Atsuki. The desire to eliminate humanity is totally antithetical to our mission here. I'll have to look into how such an error could have occurred. Now that I know all of this, there's no use preserving you anymore. What? Oh, that's right. Huh? What did you just do? Oh shit. I erased Outski's DNA record from the Revivomatics database.
Huh?
It's got data on all of us, right down to our genetic code. It cross-references those records to figure out who's in the pod. From there, it uses some kind of ultra-complicated process to reconstruct the body to its original state, and then we're alive again, just like that. So, Ato can't be revived anymore? Exactly. All that's left is for you to execute him. Everything will be back on track. So, I'm doing this. I'm killing Ato before he can do any harm. Wait, Takumi. I won't try to stop you, but take a moment to think about this. You said you came back so you could change the future. What kind of future do you want to create? And is killing him the only way to achieve it? The future I want. Oh, you should absolutely kill him. Leave him alive, and we'll have no kind of future at all. He's an enemy of all humanity, just like the invaders. He doesn't deserve your pity. Right. I'm inconvenient for you, so just get rid of me. Isn't that how humans made it this far? Ignore the fact that you'll be taking an innocent life for your own selfish purposes. If it's for... Again, I don't know why I put my cap back on my water. I'm like, gonna keep drinking it. Ignore the fact that you'll be taking an innocent life for your own selfish purposes. If it's for humanity's sake, then anything goes, isn't that right? Aito's not about to change his mind. He's still just as much a threat as ever. And I know better than anyone the kind of terrible things he's capable of. But I can't deny that this Aito hasn't done any of that yet. And he's not an invader. He's a human being just like me. Is killing this version of him really the right thing to do? This has to be my decision. I'm done with letting others control my fate. That's why I came back in the first place, to create a new future on my own terms. Whatever path I choose here, I have to be prepared to see it through. It's time to make my choice. From now on, the story will diverge greatly depending on Takumi's decisions. Oh my god. I swear to god. You'll be able to come back and explore the other choices later. Now decide Aito's fate. Alright, so there's an ad starting soon, so I'm gonna let the ad run first. Before I make this decision. Unless I've got time to delay the ad. Kill him or let him live. I don't know if the ad delayed. I hit snooze. It hasn't shown me whether it delayed or not. It's still giving me ad started soon. I think I've made up my choice. Based on a couple things, but... Okay, the ad did delay. It's now saying 3 minutes and 30 seconds. I think I've made up my choice based on a few things. The idea of nothing could change Aito's perspective makes sense. Of course, if I let him live... Sire could just blow him up. Assuming that he actually has the power to do that. Assuming that wasn't a lie. But the point of can you kill someone that hasn't yet committed a crime? There is a good point in that. There is a good point to be made there. In real life, you could not do that. In a fictional game, there's some other complications in play. Like, how do you explain his death to everybody? Although Sire would let you help you cover it up, I'm sure. But I think I'm going to go on my gut instinct. I think I'm going to... That's true. Yes, that is a very good point. And actually, I did think of that a little bit ago, that, like, most of the group doesn't trust Sire, and most of the group also wouldn't trust Takumi if Takumi just was like, yeah, we should trust Sire on this and not think about it, you know? But I think I'm going to go with my gut. I think I'm going to make my gut decision that I was thinking ahead of time, that I was thinking if it gave me the choice in the end of whether to kill him or not, what I was going to do. And my gut decision on that I thought of earlier, that I was like, I feel like this is the right answer, or not the right answer. I feel like this is my answer, at least for now. I feel the gut decision I made, and I'm definitely not playing this up for drama and because I know it's torturing Monokuma. The decision that I made is that I'm definitely not going to kill him right now. No, I did kind of have a gut feeling earlier that I was like, I feel like maybe I shouldn't jump into killing him. Not right now. You know, maybe it's the wrong choice. I can go back and explore the other branch, but I don't think it's the right choice right now. But also keeping an eye on him. But also there's a part of me that thinks maybe now that we know all of this, maybe we can show him the good of humanity. But if not, well, he can just be a problematic fave and we can love him for that. And end up on a route not meant to be a first route. It would not be the first time I've done that. It would not be the first time at all. No, I'm not going to kill you, Eito.
Huh?
What?
Yeah!
You may be totally insane, but you're still human. Not to mention you're defenseless now. Even in an extreme situation like this, killing you would be going too far. It's not a step I'm prepared to take. That's the other thing too, is the whole power, the power thing of it, of, oh, is Takumi gonna start kind of becoming detached if he's got the ability to take lives indiscriminately? Besides, we can't end Yaoi like this. That's true too. Not gonna lie, before his heel turn, I was like, these two could end up together. And I mean, they still could, it's just less likely for the game itself to do that. We need to rely on fan art for that. Just what do you propose we do with him then? Throw him in the cage? Lock him up. Keep him somewhere we can keep an eye on him until the 100 days are up. You're such a softie, Sumino. With an attitude like that, you're gonna have trouble dealing with whatever comes next. I already know what's coming next. Believe me, I've taken all that into account. Well, you did save my life and all, so I guess I owe you one. It's all the same if we win the war, right? Isn't that what everyone on the artificial satellite wants? You know about that too, huh? Alright. Where are we going to put him? We can use the cages in the courtyard. I was kind of planning on waiting until day 50 to give you access to that area. Needs must when the devil drives. So what's your decision? To lock Atsuki in one of our cages? Yes. I won't kill you, Eito. But you're a prisoner now. Stay out of trouble until the war is over. What's so funny? You know what I am and what I'm planning, but you're still going to let me live? You're a really nice guy, Takumi. Really? Just too nice. Of course, you still look like a hideous monstrosity. That's enough! Fine, fine. I'll be a good little prisoner and stay in my cage. Not like I can fight back anymore.
Yeah.
We better get right to it then. Sire's eyes flashed red again. You have your own personal drones? Oh, you mean you never saw me use these?
Yeah.
Guess you wouldn't if I got killed on day 2. The nerve of this guy, cutting down a superior officer before I even have a chance to throw my weight around. Quick, Riping, go get him safely locked up.
Yeah.
You're the boss.
See you around, Takumi. Let's hope you don't regret this decision later.
Well, that's ominous. Sire secured the injured Eito to his drones and took him away. Even after they'd left, I couldn't get Eito's deranged laughter out of my mind. I didn't regret my decision, but it unsettled me all the same.
Yeah.
Do you think this has changed the future? Yes, I'm sure of it. Sire is alive and Eito won't be able to sabotage us like he did before. Not whether Takumi will regret this decision, it's whether Kiwi will regret this decision. True. Very true.
Huh?
Things will play out a lot differently now. I hope so. How are you going to explain this to the others? Will you tell them about how you came back to redo the past? I haven't really thought about that yet. The team that's here now aren't the same people I fought alongside before. From their point of view, we've only just met. If I start talking about coming from the future, they'll probably think I'm crazy. What would you do? Do you think I should tell them? Even with your powered-up cryptoglobin and foreknowledge, you can't win this war all on your own. You'll need to work together to give mankind a brighter future. So I should tell them the truth and hope they go with it? Hearing about everything you've experienced is bound to have a profound effect on them. Maybe it'll convince some of the more reluctant members to join the fight. Although, I can't say for sure if that will be a good thing. Why's that? The more everyone's actions and attitudes change, the more things will deviate from the future you know. If you change too much, you won't be able to predict what will happen as easily as before. Right. I've already changed a lot, but just by coming here. You could probably help the others avoid making the same mistakes as before without telling them everything. Of course, there's no way of knowing if that's the right choice either. You'll have to figure it out for yourself. You're the one who has to make the hard decisions now, Takumi. You'll be the one who decides what form the future takes. You're right. The future is in my hands now. I'll stand by my choices, no matter what happens or what I have to sacrifice. Sacrifice. I was surprised to hear myself talk like that. But it was the truth. Making one choice, creating one future, would sacrifice the other. Like how I left everyone behind in my original timeline to come here. Or how I held Eito's life in my hands just a few minutes ago. My actions could have serious consequences. I have to remember that going forward. There's no such thing as a perfect choice that will fix everything. But I think that's all the more reason to pick what you consider to be the right choice.
Whatever you decide, I hope you'll get the result you want.
Without another word, the ghost boy disappeared. Or how I held Eito in my hands. The right choice, huh? I'll do it. I'll figure out the right choices and guide us all toward a happy ending. How chivalrous. And so, my second attempt at my second day at Last Defense Academy drew to a close. Oh god, are we gonna say that every single time? Oh! You've unlocked Chapter Select. This option will allow you to jump to the beginning of each day or directly before or after story decisions. You can access Chapter Select from the menu. Use it to complete 100% of the story. And knowing these games, that is a necessary part.
Up and Atom troops, time to ride Rise and shine!
Just remember, you cannot save during decision times. That's a good point.
Get ready for your 3rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring
enduring the unendurable, suffering the insufferable, give our lives, etc., etc. I suppose we could have just said all that to Sirei and be like, how do you have that memorized? Okay, day 3. The first time around, Sirei got everyone to come to the war room so he could tell us the truth about the war. Everyone's probably there now. It's weird. I feel a little nervous. They all mean so much to me, but I'm practically a stranger to them. This is going to be interesting. Hiroko's here! The 100 line 2. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. I know the other saves probably don't matter as much now, but I'm still gonna save the 100 line 2. I really can't believe it. They're so... oh my god. That's so funny. Did you know Hiroko's VA is also non-binary? I did not know that. Who's her VA? Oh, that's Killato. Oh, so this is like day 2, chapter 02. It's not showing all the other stuff that happened. Basically, all the other stuff that happened was like a prologue to this. Minton. Let's kill him. Let him live. This is where we are now. Interesting. And there's a little question mark, question mark, question mark, and there's a little 1 there too. And there's also a 3. Oh, but that's where we are now. Oh, that's days. Day 1, day 2, day 3. Interesting. They're actually nominated and won an award for best non-binary voice actor. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to look into what else she's done, because although, I mean, unless she's newer, I know there have been a lot of wow, I literally blew it. Unless they're newer, I know there have been a lot of, especially with like streaming and social media and stuff being so big now with voice acting. I know there have been a lot of new ones kind of making an impact on the industry, which is really cool. Because I know there's also the staples, Johnny Young Bosch, Bryce Pappenbrook, I forget her name, Laura Bailey, not who I was thinking of, but that's someone else. But there have been people that have been around for like ever. Matt Mercer, but there's been a bunch of new VAs too, who have been around recently. One of them is Alejandro Saab, I think. He was Joker in Persona 5, but he's one that I like. Was he also the new Smash announcer? I don't remember. There was someone that surprised me was the Smash announcer. Yeah, definitely. It seems like that's a big kind of, a big point of influence on this chart. I just wanted to look at it. Everyone's here. Sirei, Hiroko, and Ima too. I knew they would be, but I wasn't prepared for how it would make me feel. And you have to hold it all in or they'll think you're a freak. It's so weird seeing them alive again. Heito's not here. What's taking him so long? Maybe he overslept? You should go give him a wake-up call, Mr. Maruko. Why me? Go wake him up yourself.
Don't you worry about Aitsuki. He's, unable to attend today.
Unable?
Oh, I get it. He's locked himself in his room. Honestly, I don't blame him. I'm still having trouble coming to terms with all this.
I know none of it feels real. Oh, I'm sorry for having the audacity to speak without someone hitting me first.
Come on, Sirei, let's get this started. You're not gonna weasel out of it this time. Tell us the truth about this war. Before I do that,
I'd like to ask you all something. Last night, did you notice any kind of irregularity in your bodies?
Huh?
Irregularity in our bodies. The moment everyone heard that, their faces went pale. I didn't want to mention it, but sometime after I went to bed, I got hot and feverish all of a sudden.
For real? The same thing happened to me.
And me. It happened shortly after I climbed into bed with my dear sister, Ima. Ima, please. We don't always sleep together. You only did it to help me calm down. Ever since then, I've been totally amped. It's like I've chugged 50 million energy drinks or something. Yeah, same here. Feels like some new power welling up inside me. Ima, come on, man. We're not doing this again. I think we are. I think we have to.
Oh, me too.
It's the same for all of us. What was that feeling exactly? The Ghost Boy was right. My cryptoglobin powered everyone up. Sire, did you do something to us? Sorry, but it wasn't me this time. Somebody else was responsible. Sorry, I want to... Oops. All right. Sire turned around and gave me an expectant look. Oh, that's right. We told him we were going to tell the truth. Well, we didn't tell Sire. We told Ghost Boy. Everyone followed his gaze. They were all staring at me now. Huh? What's Takumi got to do with it? What's the meaning of this? Are you saying Takumi did this?
No way! How could a shrimpy little wimp like him do something like that?
Hey!
I really don't want to hear that from you. You see, this Takumi Sumino isn't the same Takumi Sumino you all know. Last night, he exposed a traitor in our midst, Eito Atsuki. A traitor? What do you mean? He was plotting against us. He was going to kill me and sabotage our side's war effort from the inside. What? No freaking way!
Why would Ada want to do that?
Atsuki is abnormal. Unbeknownst to us, he was born with a profound hatred for all humanity. He was going to use this opportunity to wipe out the entire species.
Dude, if we're gonna start killing each other, he'd have been perfect to have around.
But thanks to Sumino's quick thinking and bravery, his plan was exposed and I emerged from the other side unharmed. How heroic. I didn't think you had it in you, Mr. Sumino. Like, not even a little. Well, what did you do with Eito? Is he dead? No. Sumino went all humanitarian on me, so we've locked him in a cage in the courtyard instead.
Courtyard? Cages? I don't remember seeing either of those.
Well, I'm glad you didn't kill him. That would have been going too far.
Was he really that crazy, though? He looked like he wouldn't hurt a fly.
Trust me, if we hadn't stopped him, he'd have messed everything up. How is it that you realized what he was up to? So far as I can see, Eito never said or did anything suspicious until now. Can you explain how you were able to see through him when no one else could? Given that I am smarter than all of you combined? How did you deduce it? Did you find some vital clues we missed? Actually, she's pretty smart too. Everyone looked at me again, waiting for an explanation. Looks like I've got another choice to make. Do I tell them about coming from the future, or not? Should I tell them everything so we can all move forward together? Or should I protect them from the truth and figure out another way to help them? It's all up to me. What do I do here? Oh my god. Decide your destiny. Takumi Sumino, will you tell the truth? So, there's a few things at play here. The first, well, there's one thing at play. Well, there's a couple things at play. First being, when Nozomi hid something, they were all pissed. They are not going to trust me if I hide something. It is eventually going to come out. It's going to be a problem. The other problem is, we know Hiruko time travels at this point. That must be why she's experienced things more than once. The only way for her to do that is to kill us. Now, my gut, we talked to the boy the night before. He seemed to think it would be better if we just tell the truth. I think I'm telling the truth. I want to see where this leads, and if Hiroko kills us, so be it. It's like Sire said, I'm not the same guy you all met a few days ago. I'm still the real Takumi Sumino, but...
I'm from the future. I lived through the 100 days here, and came back to do it all again.
What?
Ah.
Hey, you doing okay, Takumi? Did you hit your head or something? The future. You're claiming to be a time traveler now? Oh, you're from the future. Okay, that explains everything. Not! Who'd believe a ridiculous story like that? Besides, time travel in a killing game? That's totally plausible, actually. It's a pretty well-established trope at this point. I think Tukio also produced Death Come True, which was an FMV, not FMV, pretty much a choose-your-own-adventure movie that also involved a killing game and time travel, which I have not played, and I should, because it seems cool. Basically, you can't stop Kodaka from making killing games, and you cannot stop Uchikoshi from making games with time travel. They're just doing it together now, and I love it. It was more or less the reaction I'd expected, but I'd made my choice and I was gonna see it through. You might not believe me, but it's the truth. I'm from the future. That's why I knew Eito was the traitor and that he was going to kill Sire on the night of our second day here. In my timeline, he spent the whole time deceiving us and getting us to doubt ourselves, and eventually, he did something really horrible. After we defeated him, I ended up with some powerful hemoanima. Oh, so we didn't call it cryptoglobin, though. I used that to come back in time so I could redo this war, so I could fix things.
Hemoanima can do that?
I've lived these 100 days once already, and it didn't end well. This time, I want to make sure we all survive and save humanity together. I'll need your help, all of you. Will you trust me? Will you fight alongside me?
You're really serious about this, aren't you?
Dead serious. Let's assume that what you say is true. I have more questions. What exactly happened in the future you come from? What was so horrible that you had to come back and do it all again? If you want us to trust you, you'll have to tell us that. I don't know, there could be a lot of classified information involved. There's no point in hiding it now. They have a right to know. Alright, fine. Go ahead and spill the beans. It's a long story, but here it goes. And so I told everyone how things went down during my original 100 days at the academy. Starting with Sire and Hiroko's disappearances. Moving on to my discovery of Nigo and second to last Defense Academy. Then the revelations that followed. World Death, Cryptoglobin, the Exodus Project, the artificial satellite, and the truth about what, or rather who, was in the defense room. And of course, how it ended. How Ima and Nozomi were killed in our battle against the Supreme Commander. And how Eito betrayed us and killed the person who was generating the undying flames. I kept Nozomi's secrets to myself, though. The others didn't need to know about her past or how she came here. All of that was between her and me. By the time I finished my story, the whole day had passed us by. Judging by the looks on everyone's faces, hearing all this had taken its toll on them, too. No one tried to interrupt me at any point. It was like they didn't know how to react to any of it. I know I would have needed time to process all of this information if I were in their shoes. But I had to see this through. That's what I decided. Finally, I told them how I'd taken the power Ato stole from myself and used it to travel back in time. That brought my account to an end. That's everything. That's the 100 days I experienced the first time around. Someone had placed a glass of water on the table in front of me. I downed the whole thing in one gulp. Well, cheers to that, mate. I felt as tired as if I'd just fought a dozen invaders. So, what do you guys think? Honestly, I don't know what to think. I thought there was going to be more to that sentence. I don't know what to think. Doesn't sound like he's making it up anyway. There's too much detail for that. Yeah, whatever your scenario writer gets paid, it's not good enough. I love Terumi.
I can't believe a loser like me could actually find the strength to fight.
I can't believe I got turned into Sire. Seriously, what was all that about? I never expected you and me to get that close, Tsukumo. And I fought alongside my dear brother, not as someone to be protected, but as an equal. Maybe if that me had fought harder, he wouldn't have had to die. There. It's not like it really happened. But it did in that timeline. That means it could happen here too. Sister dearest. I wouldn't have believed it either, but seeing Sumino in action didn't leave much room for doubt. I knew Hemoanima had untapped potential, but time travel? And powering you all up with some kind of resonance reaction on top of that? Wowee! It's some pretty mind-bending stuff, am I right? Actually, I think the word you're looking for is mind-blending. No, it's mind-bending, but who cares? That's beside the point. Either way you slice it, this is a good thing for all of us. You're all stronger now, and Takumi can prepare you for any challenges before they happen. It's a Super Mega Ultra Terra EX good deal, and that's no lie. Yeah, I guess you're right. I won't make the same mistakes I did before, but I still can't do this alone. I'm asking all of you to fight with me. Let's get through this and win this war together.
Me? Fight? Can an underachieving nematode like me really make a difference?
You can. Trust me, I've seen it for myself. I can't let that future come to pass. Not if I have the power to change it. I'll fight too. I'll do whatever it takes to protect my dear brother. You'll protect me, sister dearest? Maybe it's the surge in power, but I feel like I can actually handle this now, one way or another. You already know what's going to happen, so you can stop us getting involved in anything too dangerous, right, Takumi? In that case, I guess I could. Everyone's sounding a lot more optimistic than they were last time. It seems like they believe what I've told them about the future too. I should probably talk to them a little more, just to make sure everyone's on board. What if the people who were in before at the beginning bow out now? Because they think it's suspicious or something. That'd be nuts. If we don't stop this world death thing, it'll destroy the planet, yeah? I'm thinking of like, what's his face, in Barrett in Final Fantasy VII. And using the secret weapon in the defense room to wipe out the invaders is the only way to stop it? That's all we gotta do, right? Earth will be safe afterwards? Yes, that's right. Of course, we don't know exactly how the invaders and world death are connected. And there's still the issue of what Ato said.
Right. That's what you think the truth is. You've got it all wrong, Val.
No, he probably just said that to confuse us. I shouldn't take it too seriously. So the real reason we're fighting here is to give those folks on the artificial satellite a safe place to live. Dude, that's so freaking sweet! Fighting to save people's one thing. By saving all of humanity, I'm more fired up than ever now. Let's do this! Those invaders aren't gonna stand a chance! Just like last time, Takamaru's really taking this in stride. In your timeline, I fought too. All to protect my family. It must sound pretty unbelievable, huh? Oh no, I believe it. Everyone knows I'm the kind of guy you can count on in a pinch. Level with me. I was the MVP of the whole team, right? I was like the best fighter we had, wasn't I? Oh, God. Gaku, I don't know how to tell you this, but usually I killed you in the first round using your last resort, and that was it. Well, we're definitely a dependable ally. I knew it. Now that I think about it, I'm missing out on a huge opportunity here. If I fight, I'll be one of the heroes who saved humanity. Money, fame, women, Tsubasa's stomach, I'll have it all. This is my big chance to turn my life around. And I'm stronger now, so there's no way I'll lose. I can do this. Does that mean you'll join us? We could really use your help. All we gotta do is defend the school for 100 days, right? That doesn't sound so hard. Okay, I'm in. I mean, where would you guys be without your MVP? Right, thanks. So, the thing is, the commanders also use hemoanima. So are they gonna be stronger too?
Takumi, are you sure about this? A chronic loser like me will only slow you down.
You might think that now, but you have your own way of fighting, Shoma. I've seen it for myself. I'll be counting on you to do what you can your own way.
You're counting on me? Can I really do this?
You can. In my timeline, you ended up being pretty strong once you hit your stride. I usually used my voltage on you, so that you could blast a laser with your dog laser or whatever.
Strong? Me? Honestly, I can't imagine ever doing anything that would make me feel useful. But maybe I can try. I may be trash, but I'll do my best in my own trashy way.
Oh, crap.
Starting tomorrow, I'm going to try doing squats every morning.
That's great, just don't overdo the training, okay? Because we've seen what happens. I'm still finding it hard to believe I actually fought those freaky monsters. It's true. You did it for your family and your grandpa's workshop. We all have something we want to protect. If we work together, we can give them all a better future. Right. After all, we're the only ones who can do this, aren't we? I've got to say, I admire you, Takumi. Getting through all this just once must have been hard enough. And now you've come back to do it all again? That takes some serious courage. It was a selfish decision, really. But I want to do right by the versions of you I left behind. For their sakes, and for all of us that are here now, I'll make sure this story has a happy ending. You're so different from how you were yesterday. You seemed so timid back then. People really can change. In that case, maybe I can too. Of course you can. I've seen it for myself. When you say it with that much conviction, I kind of want to believe you. Maybe it's the souped up hemoanima speaking, but I'm starting to feel like I can do this. Oh, and don't worry about your other problem. Barf bags and tinted windows will see you through. You know about that too? I can't keep any secrets from you, can I? To think I not only failed to notice Eito was the traitor, but get killed by him as well. The me from your timeline sounds like a prized simpleton. Don't be too hard on her. I mean, on yourself. Eito had us all fooled. That's not the only part I'm having trouble with. I can't believe I stepped in as leader after Seirei's disappearance. I've never had much interest in acting as part of a team, let alone leading one. We didn't have a lot of a choice. Not all of us were willing to fight, and you had more battle experience than anyone else. We wouldn't have made it through those first few battles without you keeping us all in line. Come to think of it, I never got to finish that conversation with Hiroko last time around. You've asked me if I know something about this war. If I have to answer, then... Yes, I do have certain information that you may find relevant. What was the relevant information she was going to tell us? It's probably nothing I don't know already, but still. Maybe I should ask her about it later. Anyway, you did your part to keep us all alive. I may not have agreed with your approach, but it was definitely coming from a place of good intentions. Don't say any more. It's embarrassing to hear you compliment a version of me I have no real connection with. Sorry. I'll fight alongside everyone else, as an equal. Sister dearest, think about this. It's too dangerous. My mind's made up, brother dearest. Don't try to stop me. I won't let you die like you did in Takumi's timeline. I'll do whatever it takes to protect you. You protecting me? What a role reversal. Give it up, Ima. If there's one thing I've learned about Kako, it's that she's stubborn. Once she gets it into her head to do something, there's no talking her out of it. I'm getting chills. Huh? What did that hemoanima stuff do to me? The thought of Kako being the one to protect me makes me shiver with excitement. Oh no, we've created a new brand of monster. This is wonderful. I've discovered a whole new facet of my dear sister's charm. You mean you'll let me? I'll still do my part to protect you from those invaders, of course. Honestly, I don't hate violence. I welcome one-sided violence with open arms. Anything for you, sister dearest. Thanks, guys. Glad to have you on board. Wow, I actually made it through to the end. I thought for sure I'd get killed off early. I guess the Revive-O-Matic means dying is only temporary anyway. We can't have a killing game if death is meaningless. Now that you're here, we can change all that, right? We're not going to start killing each other, Jarumi. That's one thing I want to keep the way it is. Fine. I'll just have to make do with God modding through New Game Plus. Kinda sucks that there'll be no murder mysteries, but adrenaline-fueled power trips can be fun too. Yeah, just look on the bright side or whatever. I'll give you a noose again later. Guess there's no need for me to tell you the truth now. You pretty much know it all already. I had to make some guesses based on what I learned in my timeline. Did I get anything wrong?
Yeah.
Nope, not a thing. Your deductions were right on the mark. I never learned very much about Sire's true intentions. I don't know if I should trust him yet. Honestly, I'd planned on keeping some of this secret a little longer, but I can see there's no use hiding it now. Just don't go getting captured and blob all this to the enemy, okay? I won't let that happen. We're all going to get through this together. Alright, I've spoken to everyone and told them everything I needed to. Everything except... Guys, there's one last thing. I know none of us chose to be here, but we really are humanity's last hope. It's okay if saving the world or all of mankind is too big a concept to wrap your heads around.
Just focus on protecting this school and the people who are important to you. If we all do that, I know we can win this.
Hell yeah! Humanity's got nothing to worry about with us around. I will do my duty. I never intended anything less. And I'll fight too. I'll protect my dear brother as a real member of this team. I'm getting chills again. This might not be such a bad idea after all. I may be garbage, but even garbage can be useful sometimes. I'll do whatever I can. Once we make it to day 100, we'll get in the escape pod and join everyone on the artificial satellite, right? Yeah, there's no danger of us getting caught up in the final attack against the invaders, right, Sire?
Yeah.
That information was supposed to be classified. But yes, that is the plan. And will we get some kind of reward at the end? Well, of course. If you make this mission a success, you'll be heroes. The administration will gladly supply you with sufficient remuneration for you to live comfortably for the rest of your lives. I knew it! What awesome luck! Is this the good luck timeline? Then I can build a brand new workshop for my grandpa and me? Of course. Can I shut a bunch of kids in an abandoned building and force them to play a killing game? Sure, why the heck not? I think that would be going a step too far. I'm surprised though. You're actually going to reward us? That's right. Once the Earth is habitable again, we'll give you whatever your heroic little hearts desire. It's the least we could do for you saving us all. What, didn't you know about this, Sumino? No. In my timeline, Eito killed you before you could tell us very much. It's all good, man. Just one more reason for us to give it our all. Yeah, just think of all the kibble I just spat on my controller. Just think of all the kibble I could buy for Leo. Everybody looks a lot more determined than they did this morning. I don't think any of them will refuse to fight this time. That's a relief. You know what? Never mind. I gotta hand it to you, Sumino. You got these lollygagging sad sacks acting like a real team more effectively than I ever could. This is what I'd expect from our very own boy who leapt through time. Hey, I know that movie. I don't know. I know that movie, Sirei. Nice reference. I don't know everything about this war, though. I still don't know why we were chosen for it, or what cryptoglobin really is, or why the invaders have it too. I wouldn't worry. Compared to the future of humanity, those little details are hardly important. I had a feeling you'd say that. You will tell us eventually, right? Sure. Don't be so suspicious. We're on the same side, remember? I want to protect this school and save humanity just as much as you do. Anything that contributes toward that is okay by me. By saving Sirei and bringing everyone together, I'd done all I could for now. I'd already changed the future for the better. Now I just had to keep it up. That's what I told myself as I left the war room and went back to my room. Phew! The moment I got inside, all the fatigue I'd been holding back hit me like a ton of bricks. Talking for most of the day had really taken out on me. I staggered over to the bed and lay down. Well, I got everyone to agree to fight. That should make things easier. Now we just have to meet up with the team at the other academy and bring them here. This time, we'll create a better future. This time, I'll protect her, no matter what. Day 4. Ding dong ding bong.
Get ready for your 4th day. Prepare to be ready to give endure.
It's morning. Let's see. Day 4. There shouldn't be any attacks for a while. If I remember right, the next one is... Day 7. That was the day we fought the first commander. That gives us 3 more days to figure out a plan. I'll head over to the cafeteria first. No use thinking on an empty stomach. Oh? So I survived until the end and went back to the artificial satellite. I got dumped in this crazy situation and never even got murdered or executed. It's so sad. We really gotta create a better future this time. Sure, Darumi. Whatever you say, Darumi. Where's Shoma? There he is.
The things I did in your timeline sound so amazing. It's like we're not even talking about the same person.
Sorry, I need a sip of water.
But the emo anima pulsing through me makes me feel like someday I might start believing in myself. Until then, I'll just have to believe in the you that believes in me, like Kaito Momota. Wait, who's that?
Morning, troops. Looks like everyone's raring to go today, huh? You think so? I feel the same as always. Not at all. Just look at these faces filled to the brim with fighting spirit.
I know what you mean. Of course, I'm still just as much of a sniveling parasite as ever.
Don't be like that, Shoma. I think you look a little tougher than you did yesterday. You said you were going to start working out, right? Maybe you're getting results already. There's no way it happened that fast. You're looking ever so slightly different too, Mr. Marugo. Not in a good way, but still.
Oh, come on, it must be a little good.
Maybe it's just wishful thinking, but it does feel like everyone's more confident now. Knowing why we're here, why we're really here, must have taken some of the stress out of the situation for them. Seeing you all like this warms my old mechanical heart. With that in mind, I've decided to break from my original plans and give you the run of the school. Every classroom is now unlocked. What? All of them? You betcha. No point in drip-feeding new facilities if you already know what they're gonna be. Just use them as you see fit. Got anywhere that's just a maze of cube-shaped rooms full of freaky traps? Hey, I know this place is weird, but it's still a school, you know? Just remember that Atsuki is still in his cage in the courtyard. Don't go letting him trick you into letting him out or anything. There's nothing to say to that traitor. Yeah, and from what Takumi told us, the real Ato sounds pretty scary. I'd actually be interested to hear what his hatred is, where his hatred of humanity comes from. Surely there's no harm in just talking to him. I guess, but do so in moderation, okay? Oh no. Oh no. Is that how that Hiroko winds up happening? Guys, I have an announcement too. 3 days from now, on day 7, the enemy will probably attack again.
Hey!
What? That soon? That's what happened in my timeline, and the commander who got away before will be with them. Oh, the one who killed me! With how much stronger we are now, it shouldn't be anything too hard to deal with. We just have to stay focused and work together. This time, I'll take a good long look at the color of that commander's inside. Oh, she's still a little bit bloodthirsty then.
3 days. I'll try to use that time to toughen up in my own trashy way.
Yeah, we can do this. Now this is more like it. Having a strong leader makes all the difference. Leader? You mean me? I've got no problems with that. As the only one of us who's lived through all this before, you're the natural candidate, Mr. Sumino. That's right. I know you won't steer us wrong, Takumi. Makes sense to me, too. You handle the strategy, I'll take care of the legwork. I don't know about this, guys. I mean, nobody really wants to take on a leadership role. But just accept it. It's what everyone wants. If you really came from the future, that is. If that's true, then your experience is invaluable. We couldn't ask for a better leader. Wow, I never thought I'd hear Hiroko be so complimentary. I guess they're right, though. It's up to me to make sure history doesn't repeat itself. Alright, if you'll trust me and follow my lead, I'll do everything I can to lead us to victory. We're behind you all the way. You might be team leader, but I'm still the MVP, got it? All that's left to do is to prepare for the battle in 3 days' time. Let's use this newfound power of yours to show the enemy true despair. Yeah, boy! Thanks for all the level grinding, alternate future me. That was my longest yeah boy ever. I'm being honest, I wish I could just head straight to second to last Defense Academy. With another attack only 3 days away, that would mean leaving these guys to fend for themselves. I can't afford to get distracted. For now, I have to concentrate on getting everyone ready for the next battle. If I leave right after, I should still be there in time to stop the worst from happening. But then, on our 10th day at the academy, a huge swarm of invaders attacked. Oh, right! It was only our second real battle, and even with Moko's help, we were totally out of our league.
Moko and I were the only ones left standing. Yugamu, Kurara, and Kyoshika were all dead. Even worse, a stray shot put our revival-matic out of commission. And Nigo, the only one who knew how to repair it, was captured.
Day 10 is the battle where Moko gets taken prisoner. That's 3 days to get from here to there. That should be enough. Aight, now we know when the next attack will be. We better get our asses in gear. I'm hitting the training room. Any of you guys want to join me?
I'll go. I could use some help with my training.
Can I come too? Good grief. Physical activity isn't really my thing, but if you're going, sister dearest, I will too. I mean, I was the MVP in the last timeline, so I don't think I really need... Don't give me that MVP crap. You need this more than anyone. I'm gonna head to the garage. I should start getting a handle on how everything works in there. Oh, Hiroko is still here. The other members of the team left the cafeteria in high spirits, all except one. You're not joining the others, Hiroko? Naturally, I'll use these 3 days to prepare as well, but I prefer to do so on my own. I guess Hiroko has always been a lone wolf at heart. Knowing that, I think I appreciate her a little more. It must have taken a lot for her to step in and lead the team last time. One more thing, Takumi. Allow me to give you some advice. What? Just because you have knowledge of the future, don't expect everything to go smoothly. You really do know something the others don't you? Maybe even something I don't know about either? Perhaps, but you've yet to earn my trust on that matter. I'll tell you about it later, if I feel like it. With that, Hiroko turned and left the room. She was right, of course. This wasn't going to be a matter of doing everything right and breezing through the 100 days. I knew from bitter experience that reality is never that simple.
Hey!
I should get going too. I still need to have a conversation with our little irregular and figure out how he got here in the first place. Oh, Eito?
See you later.
Good luck with everything, Sumino. With a wave of his stubby arm, Sirei disappeared from view. Irregular? I guess he means Eito. I'm the one who decided to let him live. I can't help but feeling responsible for him. I should probably check on him. Besides, I still need to ask him about something he said before.
Right. That's what you think the truth is. You've got it all wrong, though.
We've flashed back to this like 3 or 4 times now. Huh? The ugliness of mankind far exceeds your imagination. You never found out the real truth. I wonder what if it would have happened if you did. If Sirei's going to interrogate him, maybe I should look in on it too. Harumi's there, there. There's so many less people. When I entered the courtyard, Sirei was already over by Eito's cage.
There. I've answered your questions. How about now you answer one of mine?
I still keep wanting to call him Eito. Eito.
Just what is Takumi? Huh?
I've been heading over to join them, but stopped short when I heard my name. I decided to stay hidden and see where the conversation went.
So, you've been like this your whole life? Must be some kind of cognitive defect, eh? I still don't get how such a fault could have occurred.
Such a fault? He says that as almost as if he, like, made him.
Oh, of course. I don't conform to your standards, so I'm just a defect. A mistake. Now answer my question. What happened to Takumi? And did it really take you by surprise?
I am also wondering that.
Or was it some kind of function you had prepared in advance?
I'm more wondering if this isn't all part of a bigger plot to grow Hemoanima power. Loop after loop after loop.
If it wasn't part of your plan, then why Takumi? What's so special about him? Is he perhaps not really human? Come on, tell me. I'm serious. I'm dying to know more about him. This is the first time I've ever felt this way about a loathsome human.
They love each other. Well, no, it's one-sided right now.
He's something of an irregular too, I admit. I may have to take steps against him if he gets out of line. But all of that's on a need-to-know basis. This is the last you'll hear of it, Outsuki.
Outsuki. I've just been doing like Atsuki, like Akatsuki. Sirei left without another word, not even sparing Eito a passing glance. All just because I ripped my pants. That's for some reason, whenever I hear passing glance, that's all I can think of. When I was sure he was gone, I left my hiding place and approached the cage myself. Huh? Takumi? You came all this way just to see me? How sweet! I'm so touched. The weird thing was, I think Aito actually was pleased to see me. He already made his hatred for me abundantly clear, so how could he greet me with such a genuine-looking smile? Even after living with him for 100 days, I still had no idea how his mind worked. Oh, I wonder. Did you hear all that? I heard. You want to know what happened to me, right? I don't mind telling you. I'm from the future. You might not believe it, but I sent my consciousness back in time from the end of our 100 days here. Of course I believe you. Huh? It all makes sense now. That's why you knew my secret and what I was planning. Tell me, what did you do to me in that timeline? Did you kill me?
Hey!
Let me ask you something first. The future you said he knew the truth about this war. It was something even I didn't know about. Do you have any idea what he could have meant? No, sorry, I don't have a clue. He doesn't seem like he's lying. I rolled a 1 on perception. On insight, sorry. Maybe he really doesn't know. At this point in time. I've been keeping this a secret from all of you, but I may as well come clean. Just like how Takumi came to understand the invaders' language after he absorbed the Supreme Commander's cryptoglobin. I also came to understand their language thanks to the prisoner's cryptoglobin. It must have been something he learned after killing that commander. Which commander did he kill? Oh, the prisoner. That doesn't tell me much, but it's probably all I'll get for now. Now it's your turn, Takumi. Tell me more about the future. I would simply love to know what kind of ordeals you went through. Why should I tell you anything? Oh, you might find it worth your while. You can tell me things you can't tell anyone else. I'm the perfect confidant. How do you figure that? I'd be good at keeping secrets for starters. I don't have much choice. It's not like I'll have the chance to talk to anyone else. That's rich coming from the one who exposed Nozomi's secret. What do you say, Takumi? Why don't you stay and chat a while? I can help you in other ways too. I've spent most of my life reading. There's bound to be something useful I can teach you.
Hey!
Are you serious? I thought I looked like some kind of hideous monster to you. You do! The sight of your face and the sound of your voice make me want to puke. But at the same time, I find you fascinating. I suppose I respect you for what you've done. It's such a novel sensation feeling this way about a human being. I loathe you so much I can't stand it. I think I like you too. What the hell are you talking about? And let's not forget, you didn't kill me when you had the chance. My life must have some kind of value to you if you went out of your way to preserve it. Just talk to me every now and then. That's all I ask. I still don't get this guy. Is he just trying to trick me again? I guess his knowledge might come in useful, but even so. Thank you. I'll do my best to lend a sympathetic ear when you need one. Hey, I didn't say anything yet. You don't have to. Just come see me whenever it suits you. See you around, Takumi. I barely got anything out of him. He completely controlled the flow of the conversation. Talking to Aito had been exhausting. I didn't really feel like doing anything else on top of that. I decided to go back to my room and rest. Is that the game's way of saying you can still hang out with him? Ding dong, bing bong.
Howdy, soldiers.
Go to bed,
Never know when the
fuckos.
invaders might attack. Well then.
Another day gone. Even now, I can't forget that crazy smile of Aito's. I was so sure that killing him would be taking things too far, but was it really a good idea to let him live? Did I really make the right choice? I can't keep letting him get to me like this. I should get some sleep. Mumbling to myself, I climbed into bed. Even with so much on my mind, I was asleep within a few seconds. Day 5. I do wonder... The diving bell, is it really going to go through all 100 days?
Get ready for your prepare to spend. Be ready to give your life.
I've heard that morning announcement so many times, and it's still only day 5. Well, no use complaining. Guess I'll head to the cafeteria. Oh, Sirei.
Aha!
Morning, Sumino. Hope you're prepared to give your all for the good of humanity today. You know, I keep thinking about what happened in your timeline, what with Outsuki killing me and all. I sure am glad you stopped that from happening. It'll be a big step toward ensuring peace in our timeline, believe you me. If you're that grateful, how about you help me fill in some of the blanks? Like why we were chosen for this mission, or what cryptoglobin really is, or why the invaders have it too. I still don't know any of that. All in good time, my boy. No need to worry. I don't want to overload you. Anyway, I gotta get going. See you in the cafeteria. Oops. As Sirei wandered away, I felt an old familiar doubt gnawing at me. I wasn't ready to trust him completely just yet. To the cafeteria. Breakfast counts as training too! Come on, put some spirit into it. No guts, no glory.
Right, no guts, no glory.
Must you be so rowdy first thing in the morning? Can't help it. Yesterday I found out just how much stronger we are now. It feels so freaking sweet. I'm totally psyched to train even more today. Yeah, this goes beyond skipping a few levels. It's more like a full-on class change. Such a mysterious power. I have a lot of questions about this hemoanima. Oh, actually, it's cryptoglobin, right?
Let's stick with hemoanima. I've gotten used to calling it that already.
Didn't you say we had this stuff transfused into us, Takumi? Transfused? As in with a surgical procedure? So somebody touched my dear sister's naked, vulnerable body without her consent? Just let it go, brother dearest. That's about all I know, though. Can you tell us more, Sirei? What's the matter? You worried about rejection symptoms or something? You'll be fine, trust me. You sound pretty casual about it. Are you sure our bodies won't start rejecting it? Absolutely, that'll never happen. So why did Nozomi get those symptoms? Was the process different for her somehow? I think a researcher other than my mother is responsible for your cryptoglobin transfusions. Either that experiment was successful, or you were all truly special people from the start. I think it must be one of those two options. That's why all of you can freely use your cryptoglobin. I shouldn't press the issue. She told me that, all that because she trusted me. I can't betray her confidence now.
Hey.
Hemoanima is as much a mystery to me as it is to you. Even I don't know everything about it. I never have imagined it could be used for time travel or power everyone up all at once. It's amazing. It's like I've evolved from a little sister to a big sister. And if it's enough to make my dear sister say weird stuff like that, you know it's something special. I was surprised too, although I guess he did try to prepare me for it. Something unexpected might happen in the world you return to. It might have unfathomable effects on your cryptoglobin. By he, I mean you... By he, I assume you mean the strange boy made of undying flames? Yeah. I should really introduce you to him sometime. I owe him that much.
Next time, I want to befriend all of you. I want to argue with you and fight with you. And until the moment I die, I want to do everything I can to live.
The only problem is, it's kind of hard to predict when he'll show up next. One more thing. I know the next attack is on day 7, but what about after that? There shouldn't be any more for a while. Not until day 17, I think. Wow, you know pretty much everything.
Do you think we could ask you some other stuff about the future? Yeah, tell me all about how awesome I was.
most jarring twists. Did any of us get our heads chomped off? Or get so consumed by despair that we turned into witches? Madoka reference. Guys, please, I want to respect your privacy, so it's better if you ask me one-on-one. Despite my efforts to shrug them off, I was peppered with questions for the rest of the morning. Eventually, I was allowed to leave and went back to my room. And now it's free time. Right? Everyone was so curious about the future. I'd probably be the same in their shoes. I should probably tell them whatever I can. It's better if we're all on the same page. It's an issue of trust, too. I need to have a good relationship with them if I want to put their lives on the line. That's more important than ever now that I'm their leader. Looking back on it, I was a little too caught up in my own issues before. This time, I'll make a real effort to get to know them. Time! My extinguisher level has increased. Bonding events have been unlocked. What? Bonding events are special events that occur when you raise your bond rank. From now on, when you give characters a gift, you'll increase their affinity towards you. After reaching a certain affinity, your bond rank will increase. You can greatly boost your affinity by gifting preferred items that you've discovered through student activities. Okay, it only raises when you give gifts. We're still introducing new mechanics. We've really only just started the game, actually. Okay. I'm assuming I can give them gifts again. Like, I don't have to worry about duplicating? Given they haven't received those gifts in this timeline. I do keep my materials too, there's no explanation for that. But now I can upgrade Kiwidook. That's fun. This one is maxed. Has that always been maxed? Let's learn this one. This is stab. I could level this to 4. Yeah, everyone else has a level 4. Oh, well, she's got a maxed one. Well, now where do I put my stuff? Voltage gain L to XL. Oh, they're plus. Okay. Their fully graded moves are kind of nuts. So I should get my social up. I should get everyone a fully upgraded move. Kiwidook's already got one. I need... Oh, see, mine... This one isn't that nuts, though. This one's only attack +1. Which, I mean, is okay, I guess. I think I'd rather get, like, one of these up max, though. It's hard to know without advancing all of them. But if this is what maxing a support skill does, I should definitely max all of the support skills I can. That's science to 4. This is at 2. This one's pretty good. Maybe I'll upgrade this a little bit. Her sniper is obviously... But Hellfire is good too. Okay. I gotta remember the other team, too. Any other... Giving her early strike might be good. I mean, this is a support skill, too. I'm not going to be able to max it, though. Move plus 15. Accelerate is a better one. But I think I want to do aerial engagement. Okay, well, out of materials for that. I'm going to give her early strike just in case. Feels like that could be useful. I want to give her... Do I want to upgrade her Hellfire? I've still got tons of points I can use. Some of them require... Yeah, maybe I wait until I have stuff. Okay. Oh, I'm also... That means I'm out of materials, doesn't it? Well, probably got enough to buy a couple... I don't think I'm going to upgrade any of this right now. Wait, didn't I want to upgrade in the biolab? Didn't I want to upgrade... Did I upgrade it already? The desperation potion? I did. I can use it 4 times? Jesus. Let's go to the rec room. We're gonna start making friends. So we already know... The only thing we don't know much about Hiroko. Soothing food. So we could get the new ones, or we could do the old ones. Like that we've already done, probably, I'm assuming? Maybe? Or is it going to punish us for that? I don't know. What do I need to upgrade? Well, I want to upgrade social studies because that... And I know Gaku does social studies. Festival foods. Festival goods, sorry. Let's give that to him again and see if it punishes us. Am I missing something? Hold on. Festival good. Oh, we don't have festival yet. So cheap items. Isn't that the gold bar or something? Do we not have festival? Did it take away some of our things? Might have. Okay, I need to test on someone. Oh, Festival Goods is the name of the... It's the name of the item. I'm an idiot. Wasn't it party items? No. Ornaments? Festival Goods. We don't have enough for that shit. Okay. Don't have enough for that. who does fortune telling? Doesn't Kako do fortune telling? Maybe I just need to hang out with people. Shoma likes food. Hidoko likes food. Who's available to hang out with, I guess? Well, I mean, I could... Shoma for double literacy. Gaku for double social studies. Takamaru for double gym. Okay, could do Gaku then? And that'll give me a thing for that. I'm gonna need to go out looking for materials. Basically every material. Let's go hang out with Gaku for now. Ugh. What's the matter, Gaku? Did something bad happen? Nah, I just suddenly remembered something while I was walking around the courtyard. Got me thinking about the days I used to hang in the park with my brothers from the group home. Man, we'd play tag till the sunset, because we didn't have anything else to do. Thinking about how simple things were back then makes me miss them so freaking much. Dang, dude, why do memories have to be so annoying? I didn't give my brain permission to start bringing up stuff that makes me sad. Me too, Gaku. In other words, he's feeling homesick. I get how he feels. I do a lot of reminiscing myself about my family and Karuha. Your experience unlocked the keyword memories. Stuff went up. We got Shoma, Darumi, and Gaku again. Do we want to do... You know what? Screw it. It's Gaku all day, apparently. Gaku, why are you here, though? Talk to Gaku.
Oh.
Wish list has been updated. Still stays up. That means we can get his really good buff skill.
You never know when
Go the fuck to sleep.
Well then.
That's the end of our 5th day. Our next battle is getting closer and closer. At least this time we're not constantly on edge wondering when the enemy will attack. I should be able to sleep without worrying too much at least. Feeling more relaxed than I had in a long time, I slipped gently into a deep sleep. Oh? Hey. Hey, Taki? Hello? Oh? Karuha was always getting lost when we were kids. The moment you took your eyes off her, she'd wander off somewhere. It didn't matter how many other people were around, or how familiar the place was. All it took was a few seconds and she'd be gone. That's just the kind of girl she was.
Oh, so this is where you were.
I'm scared.
Taki!
Your mom asked me to come find you. She said you disappeared after the last alarm went off. You're always doing that. It's like you've got a talent for getting lost.
Sorry.
It didn't take me long to accept Karuha's vanishing act as a part of who she was. She'd disappear so completely, part of me wondered if she'd somehow strayed into a different world from the one we knew. Then just as suddenly, she'd be back. She drifted in and out of sight like a ghost.
How did you know I was here, Taki?
Just a feeling, I guess.
A feeling?
Yeah! You might be really good at getting lost, but I'm even better at finding you again.
I'm worried something about the dream is gonna change.
So when you get lost, don't be scared. I'll always come find you again. It's no problem for Takumi Sumino, expert finder.
That's so corny.
Ultimate title pops up. Takumi Sumino, Ultimate Finder.
Well, expert or not, I still wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you, so try not to wander off too much, okay?
Okay. Thanks.
No problem. Come on.
Let's go home.
Aww. Those children are gonna grow up and go through tortured experiences. Ding dong, bing bong. Go suffer and suffer. Blah, 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 blah. I had the same dream about Katawa on the same night as the first time around. I really hope she's okay. She's probably at second to last Defense Academy right now, with no idea that she was ever Katawa Kashimiya. I wish I could head over and see her, but I have to make sure this place is safe first. The invaders will attack tomorrow. We can't let our guard down. That said, I still have a whole day. I better head over to the cafeteria for breakfast. Oh, the days tick by. Oh, I see. Last Defense Academy. This is the days that happened. Oh, that's interesting. It's linear up until day 100, obviously. And Moko is even on the list. And that's when they join. So we can even compare it to this. Oh, that's cool. Exploration, battle. With just Takumi. Hiroko goes missing around this time. Oh, that's really cool. And then you can switch to the Last Defense Academy too. That's really funny. I have to finish up for now, unfortunately, as much as I want to keep playing. Oh my god. Did it say chapter 0? Why does it say chapter 0? What do you mean chapter 0? I have no idea what's going on. I am kind of... So, one thing I will say is this is a daring thing to do on a game that the first playthrough of the game was pretty long. I'll admit, it was pretty long. A lot of it's because I'm reading dialogue, so that makes it a little bit longer. I don't think that is a bad thing, because I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it thoroughly. But I will say, you know, it is ballsy to do after a very long game to then be like, you're not even started the game, basically. And I wonder how long this second part is going to be. I wonder if it's going to be just as long as the first 100 days, or if something is gonna like make it so that, or if it's gonna somehow speed up, or maybe there's just a bunch of bad ends that you can get. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to jump around, or I don't know exactly how they're going to handle the idea of running through basically the entire 100 days again. Oh, thank you for the follow, Zypher Foxy. I appreciate it. But I don't know. I'm still locked in on this. I'm still going strong with this. I really need to see how our decisions shape up. Something tells me not gonna be that good.